Yep.
Boy, geezers! It's me! Old man Mike! It's been a while.
Yeah, it sounds like you've aged terribly in this time.
Yeah, I've been gone for so long. I'm a different man.
Were you?
You learned to weaponize cans and eat donuts.
Wait, what? Weaponized cannons? Oh, yeah.
What?
That times a million. Don't worry about it, babes. Anyway, on with the show. On with the show. What's this Rabi Ribi anyway?
Oh
Never
man,
heard of
you'll
it.
love it, Mike.
Oh god.
It's
Well,
got anime girls in.
yeah.
It's got anime girls. Okay, well, see you guys next time, eh? Fun show. Feel like we've learned a lot this past episode, but it's time for me to depart. So, see you later.
Oh my god. Load up this stupid game. Oh, he'll be back. He just has to drink his tea. Eat his biscuits. And it's not still showtime. I need to close the media player. Meh. Yeah.
I thought it was always showtime.
It is always showtime. As well, the stream is on, it is definitely showtime. So last time I saved was here. Right. I was doing things, and now I have to remember what all my buttons are. It's the worst part about streaming is if you only do something once a week, you have to remember everything afterwards. See, that's the Ribi
That's
button.
okay. That gives people time to show up to the stream and
Yes.
go, what are all these bars?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, since Kid is currently in the process of wrangling his dog home from surgery, I feel obligated to say to everyone, go watch Zootopia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, time to spinning move. I can roll along the ground.
This video game is relevant to that because it's got animal ears in it, I guess.
Animal ears. My animal girls.
Well, yeah, Mike, haven't you seen the average anime girl before?
So typical. Anyway, I would go see Zootopia, but it's not out here yet. So, I don't know what's so good about it, though. Does anyone actually know? Does anyone know? It's got
Sounds-
furries in it.
Sounds good
It,
to
it
me.
has a bunny in it. That's all it needs.
Deep characterization.
Yes,
Very.
it has that. From what I
Very.
understand, though I have not actually seen it, but I want to.
I haven't seen it either. Because I don't watch movies. Unless
You can't,
movies
you can't get
me.
this in your own. I mean, you can, but you can't. I've done it before.
Well, see, I want to go see it, but I don't really like theaters.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like I'm just gonna be doing the all exploring thing. Let's go.
So is this a Metroidvania that's based around a boring-looking town with anime girls in it?
Well, the boring town is just there, but most of what you said is right.
Right then, let's get back to work.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'll quit judging it by
Kid
its
apparently just got home, or at least just picked up the dog, and the dog now wields the cone of shame.
Oh,
What the code of shame?
Get equipped with shame.
Every dog hates that thing so much. Makes he's home already? Sheesh, wrangled the dog pretty fast.
Yeah, I need Kit here to explain what's so good about this game. Since he's, I think he's the one that recommended it.
Yeah, he's the one that
it's
recommended
fun, but insipid is basically his summary of it.
Yeah.
I found the computer room.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to do that, weren't you?
Yeah,
Find the
but
computer.
I found it a second time now. Precedence. Oh, it's tough. Oh, we're going inside the computer. Sure. We're in the computer now. Every
What?
game-
Okay.
Yeah, we're just inside the computer now. And there are... What the code of shame? Every game... Yeah, we're just inside the computer now. And there are...
What? Okay.
Yeah, we're just inside the computer now. And there are... What the code of shame? Every game... Yeah, we're just inside the computer now. And there are... What the code of shame? Every game... Yeah, we're just inside the computer now. And there are... There are
Hey,
maids.
if you beat this game really quick, do you get like a picture of the main character wearing like no wait, she'll
It's
be
like
wearing
close
nothing.
enough.
She puts clothes on if you do it quick enough. That's what happens.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, beat the game quick enough and you see the main character in a floofy sweater.
People do like sweaters.
The good old oversized sweater thing.
I find oversized floofy sweaters to be a very cute look.
Yes.
It's true. This is one of these their endurance battles. I gotta remember how to press all the buttons at the same time.
Chat comment that amused me. Should have. There's boobs inside the computer. What a surprise!
Oh.
There's a level of accuracy to that statement.
Oh yeah, I think you did miss the part where someone said they don't take melee damage.
Oh. Well, I'll just shoot them
Background
first
reminds me
then.
of something. I don't know what.
Copy kitty.
Maybe? Nah, I haven't played that game.
This has nothing to do with this game, but
Caves are
I-
great.
well, yes, that's true. But also, I think it's hilarious. I just turned on Fire Emblem again, and I think it's hilarious. You just wander around your castle and talk to people, and they're like, "What's this? Did someone lose it?" And they give you a cabbage. Or like, "Wow, what's this? It seems to be in good condition too," and they give you a fish.
Okay, so I just had to shoot everything in this zone. Understood. By the power of yellow things.
How old is this fairy creature? Seems almost illegal to display.
I think her
Very-
age is Japanese anime game.
Yeah, that's about accurate. Oh, it's a pill thing. What I get? Oh, I got the double jump. Just hanging around right there.
Oh, okay.
What? You can't just do that with the double jump.
Just hanging around, like right there. It's just a little flippity
Well-
flip.
At least you don't have to learn how to push traits.
It's just right there.
It's like, oh, that's where I left it, inside the computer, of course.
It's like I
Here,
didn't.
I think it was Arya Sorrow. The double jump was just a random soul that some enemy had, so it wasn't even like a main item you found.
Hey, don't fall into holes. It's dangerous.
So, who else has played this one?
Stam as well.
Just so no one knows how far into it you are.
Well, and Kit.
Yeah, but Kit's not here to ask that question.
I don't think anybody else played
Ark,
it.
Ark has also played it, I believe.
Okay. I wonder if I can do the... No. Oh! Jesus! But she said you take damage. She probably should have praised you will die. Instead. Right then, let's go re-grab the double jump real quick.
Game over. Hey, you got an achievement. What?
Told you so. Give my stupid air jump back. I was just trying to see if I could do like a double wall jump thing. Ah, no. Looks like doing a wall jump consumes your air jump, which means there's now literally no point to be doing wall jumps anymore.
Cool. Game design.
I got the most use out of it. Actually, can I double jump and then air jump, I wonder? Same text, just because I'm in a different spot. Yeah, everything has its own unique bullet pattern. Must remember! Ow, must get hit all the time. All the time!
Speaking of Metroidvanias, I want to play one, but I don't have one. And Nintendo aren't making any because they suck. Please give us Metroid.
someday, Mike.
No, it's never happening.
One can dream. Speed section? Looks like it's a 4-speed section. But where's my?
You think Metroid games don't sell? I think that's what it is. The Japanese just hate fun platformers. Is that what's going on?
All of the other Nintendo series have fun platforming. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them.
To use the term fun exploring platformers.
Yeah. No one like them explore 'em ups anymore.
It's tragic.
I like to explore. Fun.
Ah, I heard a Skype bloop.
Skype
There's
move.
a problem with this call. Hold on while we try to get the call back. Oh, it's Shag.
What?
I know.
Hey,
My internet.
It's your turn for your internet. I mean, it's your turn to have the internet screw up. Mine was last week.
Well,
was it
my
the week
internet just kind of sucks in general. So.
Oh my
And
god!
then just as
Man
Rayquaza
like a
has
wearing
its own
clothes.
tier on Smogon, there is the standalone tier that is the horrible that is my internet.
And here we have the latest excuse to fight. And she doesn't take melee damage either, so that's gonna suck.
Oh
Wait,
man,
why are you fighting her?
the anime girl in the computer is one of the ones with the biggest boobs. That seems appropriate.
She's wearing clothes, so you have to fight her. Is that right? Wait, are the
Yeah.
sprites exactly the same?
No.
Similar.
He has homing
Yeah,
missiles.
these-
Not allowed. You're not allowed to have homing missiles. This is gonna be a long ass fight.
maybe you should use something with better consistent damage, like red power.
Or you know, just standard old blue.
Red power. Back in my day, they called things like Phazon and Plasma and stuff. Now we just red attack. Is that
Well,
it?
look, this game has like 700 different attacks. They can't name all of them something amazing.
So they just decided not to name any of them.
This guy hurts a lot. Just putting that out there. Ah! A lot. Please help. This might take a few tries.
Is that like a limit break you're doing?
Man, I'm completely thrown off my game, but I'm not actually using my melee attacks at all. It makes me, like, suffer from standstillitis.
Do the melee attacks cause hit stun still?
Nope, it just pings off of them and, like, will slightly slow whatever they're trying to do.
I don't know why melee attacks don't work. Like, smacking your computer when it's being bad works for me.
Ah! It's better be like the two hooves that make it so only the big glowing part in the middle actually hurts. Yep! Ah! Except you weren't supposed to dodge it that way. That's the big exact next one. Okay, this could take a few tries. Cause
You lose.
this is really awkward, and she seems pretty strong. You'd think it would be a little bit easier when I'm just having to focus on my dodging, but nope. It doesn't help that the camera doesn't always show me all the missiles that she's trying to shoot at me.
Red power, best power.
Red is rather damaging, yeah.
I knew it. I knew red was the best color.
Well, it's really good for this situation because she doesn't really move very much. Oh, still, that power is very good in blowing them up repeatedly. Ah! Crap, I need to pay more attention to when she decides to fire laser beams, because that's what did like most of my health last time too. I'm feeling I should probably activate that. That was blah! Only partially for the best. The best. Only thing that sucks about this battle is when I'm healing myself, I literally cannot do anything to attack.
Oh yeah, because she's busy shooting healing waves. I mean, it does deal damage to her.
Yeah.
Kit says that you can place him in the call and he will join when he's ready.
Okay.
I can add him.
Oh, alright.
Okay, run! This thing is actually random. Shit. I have grace points. I deserve all the grace points for that bullshit.
Yeah, some good grays there.
Ah, yeah. That stung a little bit. Oh Christ, I keep hoping. It's like freaking buying a capsule for Mega Man 10! Oh, hello, missiles. Magic missiles, you're useless!
Want to tell me if I must hair at it.
Ah, I don't like dodging these particular types of patterns! Yo. That!
Oh, these are the kinds that I'm somewhat okay with. They are still very hard.
Yes, they are. Can you please die? That'd be nice. No? Gotta sneak. Of course, you're sneaking in one more volume attack, so why wouldn't you? Right. Always with the
What's the
magic
music
pixels.
like in this game?
It's average. Yeah, that one was a bit rougher than the last few bosses. Maybe a few miscounts. The dialogue in this is pretty bad most of the time.
Did you just rank you for that battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Run
ranked
E.
for each fight.
Yeah, I managed to get a couple of S's last time. Not this time, though.
I hate games that rank you. It started with Sonic Adventure, and then pretty much every Sega game after that had it. Phew, I made it.
They're
That was
judging
a fun level, and then E, and then like, oh,
Barely made it.
pretty much every Bayonetta level I got the worst ranking on.
And then the orchestra makes fun of you.
That was always the best one.
What's that one from?
That's Unleashed. I think.
Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, if you get an E rank, the orchestra plays like out of tune and badly.
I was watching a video about Sonic games the other day, and they were saying Unleashed was good except the werehog bits. Like Sega finally figured it out,
I
except
like the
then they put the. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
this
well,
guy was
stuff's actually
saying-
perfectly okay. It's just that people are very opinionated.
I think the reason people
Like, there's only one thing about the werehog segments I didn't like. Exactly.
What a thing to come into. I wonder on a scale of 1 to mushrooms how high the dog is right now. Because she's just sort of standing there staring. She's not.
Juniper.
She won't lie down. When you talk to her, her tail just kind of wags, but then she doesn't do anything. Poor animal. She bears the cone of shame.
Wait a second, I get. Wait, I have. It's like
I don't know how you
balls.
would measure that on a scale because dogs can't count.
She barely knows what's going on right now, I think. She's just standing there panting.
I need like the actual wall jump to do anything in here. Not just a double jump.
No, this is like Metroid 1 area. You just have to find the right area to bomb through, I think.
There's a thing up there! I think I can totally reach if I had more aerial ability.
Oh, you have the double jump right now.
Yeah, it was just kind of laying around.
Like, why is the double jump just sitting there? that seems really weird.
Yeah, there's something I can really do in this spot. Just, yeah. I'll have to come back when I have the ability to wall jump. Don't get hit by lasers, kids!
You dead?
No, but the force beams are thankfully not fatal in this game, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, it looked painful.
So, chat, how many of you have seen Zootopia?
What's so good about it, Kit? Break
What do
it
you mean
down,
what's-
yo.
Okay, you want me to break it down? Has
Yeah.
an amazing setting, well realized depth having characters, a good socio-political message, suspense, action, drama. It has like everything. It's an everything movie.
It has bunnies.
It also has bunnies. Well, yeah, it also has bunnies. A lot of bunnies. Only one bunny is important though.
Playing bunny.
Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to convince anyone else to see it with me. Who
Tell
do
them
you
it's
see it
about-
with?
Me, my mother.
Yeah, it's not happening with mine though.
Tell them it's about racism. Tell them it's a good Disney movie.
You know what good Disney movies? Star Wars, man. I want to see it again, but I can't.
I guess that's technically kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
that's
don't-
actually accurate nowadays.
You don't need to see. You don't need to see what? Do you not need to
That's
see
a weird-
Zootopia? Because that's a lie. You do need to see Zootopia.
How do I always manage to fall in the one spot that has a hole?
Well,
Oh, I actually died on this segment a lot of times.
It's like I was just trying to
Oh,
fill
that
out that map.
makes-
I was just trying to fill out the map tile, and that just happened to be where there's a freaking hole.
I think that damage must scale because I was like, oh man, I can get more than this HP at some point. But I think when I was here, I think I only had less HP. Pink, watch out for the holes. Says Yoshi Cookies here. Watch out for snakes.
watch out for enemies in the asteroid
ahead.
field.
Try not to crash.
I think the best thing about Zootopia is that even though it's an animated movie, there's nothing that's like, oh man, we're gonna put this stupid ass joke in here to make 5-year-olds laugh. All the humor is
Oh,
very
I like that.
simple.
Because I like it.
What? So you like DreamWorks movies then?
God freaking.
Wow, that's racist. Man, there's some
Uh,
good DreamWorks
I
films.
might be having an off day. Just putting that
Oh,
out there right
Pink.
now. I might
So
be
Pink-
having an off day from
So
playability.
Pink, play Mario later, right?
Yes.
You do know you have to run and jump in Mario games, right?
Yes.
And
Very
you're playing
yes.
Super Expert.
Maybe.
Go on, you gotta.
Hey,
test
we
the
got
waters.
like a dozen levels for her to play between us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't die. Sag's got a really good level to play.
Yeah, you are all about praising that one level I made.
Yeah, I was. Is.
And I don't know how to make anything that good again.
Stop
you
whining.
ruined Shag now.
I haven't had to press this button in ages.
Stop whining.
There we go.
I like this one. I'm gonna lie.
Stop whining.
Exactly.
I don't mean that as whining. I'm just saying.
I'm whining about how I collected bottle lightning and now I can't be a
Hey,
an
Carrots,
American
why do some of you go through the platforms and some of you don't go through the platforms depending on which platform it is?
That's not normal.
Consistency may or may not have anything to do with this game.
It's a computer. It's buggy. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions. You don't want to hear
See,
the answers.
you know how many times I collected that mana up potion and then fell through a hole here and died?
Well,
I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go save that I got that mana potion. Oops, I trapped into a hole. This area looks so Mega Man Network transmission-y. Oh
That's
yeah,
exactly what I thought it
that's
looked
what I
like.
was thinking of. You didn't say that.
yeah. Look at this Metroid 1 ass room. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Give up on life.
Use the search scope.
I'm gonna go check on the dog again. This is going to be a recurring thing.
Oh, you bomb a wall. Okay.
Like, oh, this is just breakable. Sure. At least it's up here, we should probably have a similar result.
The story I'm playing in Fire Emblem currently is Revelation, the third one.
The Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that one. Except by playing the story, I mean that I am just doing random skirmishes to make people like each other more. So I can see their dialogue.
I'm just inside the walls of the computer right now, don't mind me.
I don't think they'll ever add hint boxes to Mario Maker. Nintendo too scared of abuse,
Yeah.
as is.
Yeah, Miiverse is already bad enough.
Freaking Weavers.
Try thrusting from behind.
Man, think how many role-playing levels you get if hint boxes were around.
You'd get those levels that pop up in like Smabex contests.
Oh my gosh.
That are 90% text and 10%.
Yeah.
She's finally decided to try to lay down. She looks so pathetic. She's like, "Am I supposed to lay my head on the plastic thing or not?" She's got her head up like 1 or 2 inches.
How long is Cone?
How long is it?
Like the rest of the month.
Jeez.
She's got a really big incision on her flank. She can't screw with it.
Flank is a weird word.
Well, butt is less,
I mean, I know what a flank is, but it's weird. Sounds like
Okay.
Frank.
Why is Kit's dog in the cone of shame? She is in the cone of shame because she had a cyst on her flank that they had to remove, and also one in her eye or on her eyelid.
Cyst is also a weird word. I always think of cyst.
What the hell is this dialogue?
Don't touch me, I'll get angry. We're not going to touch you. Your relationship is unusual, but we
This
won't
is
do
Toho
What
dialogue. That's what.
This is the least natural dialogue. Hey, you know what movie has good natural dialogue?
Star Wars, Force Unleashed.
Splatoon. Okay, no. Did you just see what Callie said in the latest flashback? What did she say? Snow Bay is so great I can't even.
That Snow
Like
Bay
that.
is Team Snow Bay is so fleek I can't even.
Fleek? What the hell?
What the hell is fleek?
I've
What?
heard that word before.
And then Marie just like ellipses at her and says, "I was gonna be on Team Snowman too, but after that, I don't think so."
I think sandcastles are better than snowmen.
Aw, this fan service gets to be cute picture instead of just overly fan servicey.
Wait, that's the
What are you talking about? They have a weird master-slave relationship with a girl with no pants and like a allegedly not a robot meter maid. Oh, not meter maid, but... Erina's like, I'm in this picture too.
She's so smiling at the cuteness. Oh, hey, they actually used the term busty.
Please, your bosoms are enveloping me.
You
busty-
busty monster.
Please, I will suffocate you in my boobs and you will like it.
That's
Chad
a-
Snuggly Spit's like, "Aw, lesbians."
Yay!
We really want to know what the fan service angle on this is so we can write some fiction. Are you really going to tell them?
Just the way that was mispronounced is actually kind of a great term for just really bad writing fan fiction.
But, my tits are embarrassed. No, but. Listen up. I've still got no pants on.
Oh, they're not pants.
No, they're not pants. Man, she hasn't
Is
done
this-
anything
is this
with them.
I don't know
Pants.
that
R-rated?
I did say, as the title of last stream, that it is not recommended for family viewing.
Just because children don't wear pants.
This is sometimes accurate. There is not one person alive who at some point has not worn pants.
You cannot equip pants until you are outside of the womb. I mean, maybe you could, but it would have to be a very eclectic surgery.
Eclectic Surgery is the name of my new band.
Eclectic electric. Oh, I feel so bad for our poor puppy.
Puppy will be fine.
She's drugged and she's confused. Can't you take us back with you? Nope.
It reminds me of that image of that dog that has drugs. No, what is it?
Raven thought there
called-
was something twisted about it.
Sign chapter? What is this nonsense?
Do you think one day my bosoms will be big enough to suffocate you, Fairy? No.
No.
-10 nudity.
Oh, right. Pants are power limiters, right?
It's your birthday. Hey, was that?
What the?
I love that freaking image stuff.
I am now somebody else!
Yeah.
Oh no!
I have cards? Yeah, I have cards.
Yes, this is very poorly explained, and she does have like unique buttons.
Well, I found the best attack. I probably don't need to use anything more than this.
Wait, what's going on now?
It's hard to tell.
Welcome to the
There's
shadow
Pe-
realm.
Are you playing as computer boobs and fighting out the
No,
cats?
I'm playing as Ice
Oh.
Boobs. We found her
Ice-
like really early on into the other into last
Yeah,
week's
she's
game.
like, she is our starter Pokemon.
Okay.
Well, you're killing cat girls. That's great.
It makes me very sad. But they're just illusions, so it's fine.
More like delusions.
So, Kit, how far is Pink into this game? Also known as how much more do I have to endure of this anime fest?
There's at least like, she has to keep collecting boob ladies. There's like the game is very structured into the segments where the boobs can combine to open portals.
So it's just a daisy chain of boobs.
Something like that. Stop ignoring me! My Flanderization is that no one notices me.
You actually seem to go a little bit faster just by slide jumping everywhere. Vince is probably a bitch if you tried to speedrun this game.
Lock.
Laugh out.
Laugh
Louis.
out. Laugh out, kite.
Laugh out, Kremlin.
Kremlin. Structured animators. You almost made me choke.
Let's go to Rainbow Caves. Let's go on there.
But yeah, this game is massive, and there are more booby ladies to collect than you actually need. So it's kind of
Obviously,
like
we gotta
not.
get them all.
Well, if you
At
want to get
least
them
all
all,
the cat girls. Come on.
if you want to get them all, that's probably going to be another few casts. Then
Heck is the Suikoden?
it's this is a lot of weird. Like it's Mega Man, it's Toho, it's Metroid, it's Paper Mario badge system, it's What else is it?
That's.
Bubbler
I'm glad I'm not
Mancer.
the only person who thinks that.
Boobs are like Pokemon. You have to collect them all, and if two people have them, they must fight. That's kind of what's
kept
going
saying
on.
it's, and then Mike just started the Monty Python's Flying Circus theme.
Oh, I thought he was going into that. I was going into that Pokemon theme. Da, 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 da,
Oh, that's what Pink
da,
started
da,
doing.
da, da.
Yeah. That's because she
Excuse
doesn't
me.
get culture.
I'm sorry. I'm very
Pokemon is
sheltered.
culture.
Sorry,
Pokemon is more relevant than Monty Python these days.
Wrong.
Monty Python is always relevant. If you disagree, there might be a giant foot in your future.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you can melee again.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, actually hitting things with my hammer. I'd forgotten
Oh
that
yeah,
was a thing I could
it's
do.
not like she couldn't melee. It's just all the enemies had a status effect that was like, oh, melee don't work.
By the way, the Monty Python theme song is actually called the Liberty Bell March. And
Oh.
it is used.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
it's used as a victory theme in Shag's RPG, and
Oh shit, you're right.
it didn't. Like all of his battle music selections were really like intense sounding. So when the victory theme came
It was
up,
like
it was
quiet. It's like
very-
na, 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 na,
very anticlimactic. It's like a balloon slowly deflating. You go,
I forgot about that part of my terrible RPG that's garbage.
shut up.
I mean, it's okay. Ish.
Your terrible RPG that you gave up on instead of improving.
I know! That even makes it more garbage.
Make a new one.
Maybe. Eventually.
Now.
No.
Yes.
No.
I have to make a Smabex thing because I'm at 5 gun points.
Okay.
That's true.
I was gonna say, here's your options, Shag. Either make an RPG or go watch Zootopia. That's all you can
Oh,
do
sh-
right now. Now, get in your car or a car.
I can't drive!
I found the most important movie lady. This is just
No,
cat
I
instead.
can't.
Cats.
Anyone can drive if they believe in themselves and have arms and legs.
Oh, it's that cat we saw once.
Okay.
Twice now, thank you very much.
Oh, it's Miss Kitty.
It's you. You are. Are you Erina? Sorry about what happened last time. It was the bunny ears that confused me. Lily told me about you, but I couldn't believe it. So you look like this now.
Great, I want to be friends with Miss Kitty. Everything
Why
seems
is it-
okay.
What's her voice, Solid Snake?
No. It's solid cat.
I just want to
Cat
say,
girls.
the freaking, like, cat handbag is incredibly cute.
Yeah.
There's a bunny
You know
handbag in
that
Zootopia.
Solid Snake actually says, I would never harm an adorable little kitty in one game.
Hey, are you
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for treasure? We can help you.
If I didn't have to get groceries all the freaking time, I'd be tempted to have a handbag instead of a backpack. Also, the game is
I got a
like,
satchel.
We still haven't fought her. Well, wait, no, we fought her like super early on.
She was like the first.
Yeah.
What the? How Rabi?
She was the
Oh,
violet.
hey! FPS drops in this area.
What?
It just gave
Oh,
me a pop
I
of
started
FPS
having
drops.
FPS. I started having FPS drops later in the game. How to rabbit? Oh yeah, the game notices FPS drops and is like, hey.
Oh, that's a shortcut that exists for purposes of speedrun optimization.
What? Ray
Did
Cool
you
I
said
go
it
play
might
on
be-
the dog again.
When you say it might be fun to play through the Garbo RPG, I don't know if you mean that you want to play it or I should like LP my own game and then laugh at it. I can do that too.
Hey, I did that with mine.
You did with streaming.
Yes. It was an adventure of like freaking 5 or 6 casts because of how much I made.
And I wonder if I can find the RPG Maker XP version that is like really short. And then
House with a room full of beds.
it's the way everybody sleeps room.
it's sad that Fire Emblem made me think of the hot air balloon scene.
Ah yes, making people think of the absolute worst thing I wrote.
Fire Emblem's writing is like an emotional roller coaster in both quality and emotion.
The dog looks so derpy right now. She still won't relax her head. She's like, I must keep it up, else the plastic will touch the floor, and that's weird and cooties.
There were spikes
floor is
here.
lava.
Rude. A really rude power up. Ow.
A rude power
It's a
up.
good thing you got spike shield.
Yeah, I
Oh
probably
my
actually
gosh,
would've
that
died
was-
without it.
That was piss. Oh no! Ugh.
Rudeness. Just pop back up here.
Spikes. Those are the tiniest, most harmless looking spikes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Some
Like
like
3 pixels big.
they usually glow, but occasionally there's the ones that don't. Oh, hey, it's the Bunny Girl Fanatics. It's been a while. Oh, it's Vile Plume. What are you doing in the ground there?
Vileplume.
Vileplume.
He had
That's
such a weird
Vileplume's voice, really?
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I don't forget. I guess it was in the anime early on that I heard him. That he sounded. He had an accent.
I'm pretty sure Erica had Vileplume in Pokemon Puzzle League.
Okay, that's why I've heard him so much. Vileplume. And Mewtwo, who sounded like Maurice LaMarche. Congratulations. Had this weird voice.
Why would Mewtwo ever say congratulations?
Because he beat his ass. In a
Yeah, but you beat his ass all the time in Smash and he just sulks.
Oh, he sounds it with a he says it with a kind of irritated sounding voice. Congratulations, you've won.
It's a good job. You managed to beat me. I'm so proud of you.
So yeah, speaking of hit or miss voices, there's Pokken, where we've got amazing Pokemon like Gengar, and Suicune's like,
Gengar's
Have we
voice is
heard-
pretty.
We heard the English now?
there
What is
aren't
the-
no English voices.
Oh.
There is none.
It's a traditional Japanese fighting
They
game.
did not localize.
So Gengar doesn't say Gengar, he says...
He
Doesn't know he's
cackles.
He cackles a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he even says his Japanese name. He just laughs a lot and screams, and it's great.
Oh
He's
man,
It's like "Doo!" when he does Shadow Punch. And he's like ah when he's astonished. It's pretty great.
kid for voice
Also,
actor.
Braixen has weird but cute trills.
Yeah, she's like "Arrrrrr." She's very spunky.
This looks a little bit dangerous.
And
This
Chandler,
ancient mega upload link for my RPG doesn't work anymore. Does anyone actually have that still?
I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. 'cause
Yes,
you're-
Braixen is an anime magical girl, and it's pretty sweet.
Oh hey! I must have found Torrain. The game is like purposely preventing me from progressing.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure if I still have your game on track.
You might somewhere.
Found the end of the game.
What's the name of the file that was in the no longer working link?
I don't know.
ShagRPG.awful. Don't you love the grace and simplicity of plot walls that are literally just...
We
Hey,
should
what's
go
that?
here, that's bad.
I don't think I've seen that item.
Ooh.
Is this one the...
Ribbon can now get 2 charges.
Uh-oh.
She has 2
looks
levels
like-
of charge!
She's got the Mega Man X2 thingy.
Like glowy effect of the items, like straight copy pasta from Castlevania.
Yeah. So is it a double charge or... Okay, it's like a doubled charge.
Yeah, it's basically, we now have the X-Buster.
No, but
Essentially.
you don't have 2 charges like Mega Man X2. It's
No,
just
I
like
just
a...
have a 2nd level charge. Which not surprisingly does a lot of damage, so I should probably upgrade this a few times when I get the chance.
Yeah, I think in the single player of Pokken, you actually like level up all the Pokemon individually, so you kind of have to intuitively know what Pokemon you're gonna want to play. So you should go to like training mode or something to
Oh my
see
God.
what the moves are.
Wait, what? You have to level up Pokemon?
I think I do have an unzipped version of it.
Okay.
You have to, yeah. Pokemon for some reason level up in Pokken, not in like the online mode. Well, actually, they do level up in the online mode, but the stats aren't like they don't count.
Okay, that pit is the same for all pieces of the pit. Understood. Make our way out of here.
Pieces of the pit.
Pieces of the pit!
So, most of the Pokemon in Pokken actually look really good, except Suicune. Ugh, freaking horse.
I don't know why they put one of the dogs in.
I don't know either. So you can like, I think it's funny that pretty much Pawkin's roster is half. Oh, of course there's 2 Pikachus. Of course there's 2 Mewtwo's, and the other ones are like, what? Chandelure, Suicune.
I can get
Bryson?
behind Chandelure.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
no.
it, but why?
Chandelure is amazing. His animations are so great. His chirpy voice is pretty charming. It seems custom built to troll people.
And he's got like a super ominous looking finisher.
Yeah, he burns
Oh,
your soul.
oh no! It's not rabbit weather!
Rabbit weather.
Oh no.
What? There's rabbit weather inside a cave?
Bunnies are not limited by normal.
Oh my
The
god! These...
The rabbit weather pierces through the ground.
Help! This
Oh
dialogue
no!
hurts!
Coco got bedroom eyes. I'd love to take you home. Got it. Not hormones.
Is this a villain?
No, the weather is a
It's a
villain.
villain. It's
Oh,
funny weather.
Bunny weather makes everyone want bunnies real bad.
Enough
Real
to kill
bad.
them. Lesbian hormone weather. It's beyond help. Her desire for money runs.
That's how hormones work, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure it is.
Oh no, she's gained like 40 levels since the last time you fought her.
Oh man, I found my old WordPress blog thing. Because I'm looking for the RPG Maker XP download thing, if it's there. Instead, I found Cerno will buy all the bacon.
Don't forget about your slide attack that does hundreds of damages.
Ah, yes. This can get up the chimney for it. There we go.
This is just an Oregon Trail 2 log of when I made Circle 9 and just did the
Was it-
dumbest things I could.
Was it? Oh man, that's good damage. Was it Oregon Trail or the actual Oregon Trail, which is like
Oregon. Or Aegon.
Oregon?
Oregon.
Tommy.
Here begins the Journal of Cerno, formerly a prospector.
Aragon, Aragon Trail, where occasionally you might just give up and die unless you
no.
see butterflies or bees or whatever.
No, I hope that I
No.
hope that my skill in Spanish will prove of some value, says Cerno.
Mi es no muy loco.
Decided not to buy a package deal. I can do better on my own. Purchase 650 pounds of bacon.
Hey, no wonder
That's
that-
where Snow will buy all the bacon came from.
Yeah. 30 16 ounces. It's 30 16-ounce bottles of brandy, 3 butcher knives, 1 canteen,
Wait a minute.
145 pounds of coffee beans, 3 harmonicas, 8 hats, 30 16-ounce bottles of isopropyl alcohol,
Wait a minute. I want to
1
know
ladle,
because you
5
bought
5-pound slabs of lard,
you,
20
bought
pairs
so-
of long underwear.
you bought so much. You bought so much freaking alcohol. Was Suika with you or not?
No, it was just the Circle 9 people.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. What about Grandma?
Ah!
20 pairs of long underwear, 12 16-ounce tins of maple syrup, 4 pairs of mittens,
This is a
35
little extreme.
6-ounce bottles of mustard.
Wait, they had
Uh,
some mustard back then.
apparently. 30
no,
10-pound
it's-
sacks of onions, 8 oxen, 24-ounce bottles of peppermint, 1 rocking chair, 1 30-foot length of rope, 10 sets of clothing, 5 tents, 4 thermometers, 1 tin cup, 1 tin plate, 5 5-pound sacks of tobacco, 10-gallon jugs of whiskey, 4 winter coats, 35-pound boxes of yeast cake.
I like how you only have like 1 cup and 1 plate, so people have to like eat and.
Yup. Cerno did not buy any grandfathered box for some reason.
Oh no, it was Coco's plan the whole time.
Okay, Shaq,
It is
just letting you
Independence
know,
Day,
I'm
and we're
probably
going-
gonna have to
I like
upload
this
later
character.
because it's like half a gig.
Wow, what a hope.
Okay. Okay.
She's like, no, I just wanted to beat you up.
I just wanted to test out my amazing fighting tools.
Coco, you little hoe.
So I just pretended to go along with the plot of the game.
I pretended to go along with the underground bunny weather.
We tipped the wagon and lost 87 pounds of bacon.
No.
16-ounce bottles of brandy, 37 pounds of coffee beans, 1 harmonica, 1 hat, and various other items.
The harmonica just goes flying out, grows arms, and like does the double deuce at you. I'm out.
Rumia has a concussion. We're going to keep the patient very active. I deliberately chose all the worst decisions possible.
Rumia kept running into walls.
We swamped a wagon in the river and lost 60 pounds of bacon. Rumia has internal injuries. I hope to make the patient comfortable.
Rumia's bleeding from every orifice.
It's like you're supposed to go home now, right? I'm just like, but I haven't found the wall jump yet.
Ribbon loves the number 3. Why, ho? Ribbon is so cute. You want the ribbon booty.
I still like the one that was like using all of us, and Kit kept getting severely injured every time the wagon tipped, so we just imagined that he was like riding extreme on the top of the wagon or something.
No, I thought we imagined that I was like inside ill and kept bouncing around the wagon every time.
And I remember that Rome Salmon was always like almost always drowning, like coming close to drowning in like a
Yes, I kept drowning in shallow water.
It's like, oh,
Mistia came down with cholera. We've got to administer peppermint.
Wait, wasn't peppermint?
white-
Actually...
Peppermint was actually the cure for something, but it was funny.
This thing.
Administer the peppermint.
Pack up. I would actually need to
Mistia
find
has
more
cholera.
matches.
I decided to administer peppermint again. That's like 9
I also
days
remember
later.
there was one trip that that I did back when I was playing this a lot, that they left during winter, didn't buy any clothes, and someone died like the first day of the trip.
They died 5 seconds out of town because I forgot to buy clothing. That's one of the YouTube videos that I have.
Their dick froze off, and they died.
Traded 1 ox for 1 spare ox yoke. The ox yoke broke.
Wow.
You hunted down and murdered the Craigslist and stole your ox.
I can do there, so I guess I'll have to find the secret passage. Yeah?
Did you just say no? No secret passage.
Wriggle suffered a sprain. We'll apply alcohol to the sprain.
Ouch!
Picture of angry Wriggle face.
You should have applied leeches.
I don't think that
Put
was
down
an
for that.
option.
Tackle cave! Tackle cave!
Sparkle Cave.
Ooh, that's a badge of some kind. What have we got?
Wait,
Oh,
you've
there's
collected.
the wall jump! It was just
What?
right here the whole
Where?
time!
Wait, where is the wall jump? The wall jump. Okay, you need the double jump to get the wall jump. I've never got this.
What?
There it is. It's just in the Sparkle Cave. Now I know where it is. Okay.
I have a double jump
Great.
and wall jump.
You have to level up the wall jump to do more wall jumps.
Traded 1 winter coat for 1 spare wagon tongue. Our wagon tongue broke. Like 1 day after both of these times, the thing broke.
It's time to go to the main square because you've collected enough boobies.
But I have other things that I can collect.
Poor cats.
I don't actually know if there's any more cats left. I'd like more
Oh
cats.
gosh, seizure traps. I have to go check on the doggy. I care about her too much. She's
Yes, that was
dirty.
another thing I did last night on Twilight Princess, was the quest where you're in a town and you have to talk to all 20 cats.
The last entry. A very sad day. Mistia has died of thirst. We will provide a proper burial. We were fortunate to happen upon some wild vegetables. We'll stop and gather vegetables. We gathered 24 pounds of vegetables. Cerno died. We're nearly choking on the dust of the trail. We've decided to continue as usual. And that's it. Cerno was the wagon leader, and it continued after she died, somehow.
Oh,
Even
dear.
though I don't remember who was alive at that point. And then there's an entry of when I did it with actual Toho characters that weren't idiots and actually everyone lived, I think. The Journal of Racing, formerly a doctor. I think that one succeeded.
That one's so bad. Oh my god. It's like, just because you call attention to it doesn't make it any better.
Hey, I've got a question. Is there any males in this game? No.
No. You're speaking madness.
There's a random line in this one that just says, "We'll continue despite the eternal mosquitoes."
This poor dog. She's just
But
standing
surely
up.
as alchemist like this.
Ow,
She's staring at the door.
where am I now?
She can't relax. She wants her mommy.
Apparently I'm at Volcano Town? And Bowser's here?
Welcome
Bowser?
to Volcanic
What?
Cannons.
Whoa! Wait, there are no buddies in Mario.
I want
Wait,
you
yeah.
to re-enter that zone and look at what the music title is.
What was it?
Volcanic Cannons.
Cannerns?
Oh, it's a dog. Hello, dog. What are you doing down there?
In 1852, Racine settled on 366 acres of land in an area that would later become part of the city of Portland, Oregon.
Racing
Funny success.
The fortitude and determination that had served Racine so well on the Oregon Trail proved equally valuable in the new land, contributing to tremendous social and economic success. Regrettably, several of Racine's descendants, including a major figure in an early 20th century government and business scandal, have managed to tarnish the family's good name.
What? Oh no, corrupt rabbits.
Oh god. That lava looks like it might be a problem. I don't think your lava's supposed to do that. That doesn't look like healthy lava.
Hmm.
Wow, that lava is hella viscous.
Just kind of hanging out over there, you know. Looks perfectly reasonable.
Maybe this is a blarg mating ground.
Oh, here's an Oregon Trail thing where I just literally clicked continue as usual for everything.
Did
Here
you win?
begins the Journal of Shag, formerly a shoemaker.
Shoemaker shag.
I think this one actually... I don't remember. Let me scroll to the bottom.
This is where you get the various suit pink.
Oh yeah, I did actually win.
Continue as usual.
Ignore death. Continue moving.
Continue.
Just leave the bodies where they fall.
Shag settled in the Great Salt Lake Valley in 1852. The fortitude and determination, blah 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 blah.
Fortitude. Shag just had a lecture.
Determination to continue as usual. A number of prominent names in Utah history, politics, and society have been numbered among Shag's descendants,
What?
including
So-
a U.S. Secretary of State, a World War I flying ace, and the multimillionaire founder of a company that became one of the nation's largest manufacturers of squirt guns.
What?
Oregon Trail epilogues are silly.
Shag founded the Super Soaker Company. Shag's descendant.
I should read the rest of this to find the part where Kit dies or something.
Kid dies or something.
It's the thing that happens
I'm
at
sure
one point.
somebody dies. Kit
I'd
came
probably-
down with a bad cold. I decided to continue as usual.
I'm just gonna sneeze on you every night.
Kit has pneumonia. I've decided to continue as usual. Kit has died of pneumonia. We will provide a
My lungs
proper
are filling
burial.
up
Wait a
with
minute.
Wait,
I provided
no,
a burial
wait.
instead of continuing as usual.
No, you're not supposed to bury me. Die. Let the
Pink has
bodies
been
fall.
bitten by a snake. I'm going to continue as usual.
Oh no!
Did Pink die from the snake bite?
Maybe. I don't know. Sore feet today, but I'll manage. What?
Let's see, Pink was bitten by a rattlesnake, Kit died of his lungs filling up with liquid. But you know, my feet are kind of sore.
Oh, Raiden was in this one. Or Raiden, or whatever. Raiden, I think.
Right now.
Yeah. Came down with a bad cold.
Everybody's getting sick with colds. What is it? Another case of pneumonia?
Saw eagles today near Sweetwater River. What majestic creatures. Kit's dead, by the way.
It's dead.
We found some quicksand ahead. I decided to continue as usual. We had oxen get caught in the quicksand. What? I guess
Yeah,
sometimes
said-
continue as usual isn't an option.
Zrafi said, didn't one of your exploits involve your wagon getting toppled after trying to ford a 10-inch deep river?
I think so. That
God,
sounds
how
right.
pathetic.
Wait, a crab?
Huh?
Was there anything in these caves other than that one health health?
I think they open up a bit towards the end, maybe.
Huh. Holy crap, Semiari. There's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
Whoa. Moo.
They still look
Cows have become my favorite animal.
Well, I went through these volcanic caves. I guess they lead me to this part, so, see if it opens anything up. Nice to have at least some form of wall jumping. Oh, I got a badge. That's what's at the end of all this.
God, you're
Health
running around
plus.
with 67,000 English.
That ball's gonna spin for ages.
Health.
Yay, it's a health badge.
Health plus. Ribbon, why are you chasing Arena?
I'm just gonna go ahead and quit the move canceling one. That's practical purposes. I gotta cancel that move!
Where'd Arena's arms? Oh, she's holding them over her breasts.
Oh, we're back in the beach? What about that? Oh yeah, let's go to the pyramid that we went to that one time. And then was told to get
As
out
far
of
as
the
I
pyramid.
as far as I can tell, only Kit died.
I don't think the world is quite ready for relativistic golf.
That's a
Especially, well, if you hit a golf ball at relativistic speeds, it would just become like a meteor and explode everything like a bomb.
Oh man, here's an Oregon Trail thing with screenshots.
Well, you should spend some of that N, Pink.
Next time
You're
I
like
find a
right next-
teleporter.
She's not gonna do it.
Well, I said next time I get to a teleporter, I'll do it at some point, but first
It's
it's
just gonna
pyramid.
avoid every teleporter.
Well, not on purpose. Not like I did it
Look,
on
it's a
purpose or
oh, that's-
anything.
Teleporters are disco balls.
Yeah.
Apparently, in this one, I bought 10 pounds of tea specifically for Rome.
Hey, kid, wanna smoke some tea with me?
Kit appears to have suffered internal injuries.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? So accident prone.
That was when the wagon got swamped, apparently.
I snorted seawater.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Get out of the room. I know what the gimmick is now! It's very painful! Okay, it's not very painful, it's just ow. Ah, security system!
Yeah, it's still early game level damage.
Seriously. Stop touching me, thing. What? There's a beam down! What? That doesn't make sense! I'm used to the beams that come from the ceiling! Ah, just leave!
There's like eye turrets everywhere. And stuff.
I like how you just are standing on the beam every time it reappears.
I'm trying to figure out how to tell where the source of the thing is.
Well, if you look at them before you run at them, you can find it.
Oh, okay, here it is. There's a 2-foot deep river and the wagon tips and Rome almost drowns. In 2 feet of water. And there's an NPC saying, rivers like this are nothing to trifle with, folks should be more careful.
What's this badge? Armored! Armored?
Armored?
What's this do?
What the heck? There's just a badge sitting there in the middle. Ugh.
Yeah?
Ugh.
Reduce knockback from attacks and reduce collision damage.
Kit has a sprained knee.
Oh, my knee.
It's Independence Day.
I'm just in there with a like a brace on my knee saluting. Trying to get the poor dog to lie down, sounds like. She's just ignoring everything.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there's an NPC that you can talk to at rivers that sometimes just says, I think we should cross the river now. That's helpful.
Oh, there's Mom. Now the dog's gonna go crazy. Be right back.
Uh-oh.
Ribi, Rabi, Ribi, Rabi, Ribi, Rabi.
Jonathan, Charlotte.
Exactly. Because I'm in a pyramid. It just feels right.
And then Roam gets a concussion for no reason.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that.
The blog post explains that a passing anachronism asked Roam if he would play Mega Man X.
Well, hey, there was just a man up there, by the way, in case you're curious where all the items are. There's one right there.
Oh, you touched the spikes. You dead.
I'm alright for now. Although it looks like I'm about to walk into a boss battle or something with like no health, so we'll see how this goes.
There's Roam almost drowning again.
Oh good, there's a safe point here.
I have fantastic drowning powers.
This is a shortcut back.
Oh, and then I got killed by an accidental gunshot.
Okay, we're fighting the one that is less stressed first. Makes sense.
Accidental gunshots are like the worst thing that they can do to you.
Yeah.
It's like you go hunting and then you die, just cuz.
And this lady gets mad at us because we called her old.
Oh god. This blog has screenshots from like 1.0 FF14 on it. What the heck?
So this is the person that they hint at fight first. And help later. It's like, apparently this is supposed to be a much earlier boss.
Well, yeah, you were able to get in here a long-ass time ago.
So this is probably who I was probably supposed to fight instead of the lady that gets ignored a bunch.
Yeah, probably.
I love the type of silly combos you can do in this game.
And
Oh
Mike,
man.
Mike, you hear that? It has combos.
What? Who?
You can
Street
string,
Fighter? Here.
you can actually string together a lot of combos in this game.
Oh man. This is some of the stuff in this FF14 1.0 post. There was an axe attack called Trunk Splitter that was good on plant enemies specifically. Gathering or non-combat classes had a combat ability of throwing a rock.
Wait, how am I supposed to dodge those projectiles?
Beats me. Maybe they aren't real at certain points.
That's all I can think of. Unleash the pain!
Mash them buttons. Tank them hits.
I'm taking those hits so hard. Taking way too many hits is actually a bit of a problem. Taking my rank. It's all the way back down to E. lady, you actually have fairly complex patterns for somebody who's supposed to be early game.
Well, she's leveled up. Whatever that does.
Apparently it makes your bullet patterns a lot more complicated.
This post on 1.0 FF14 includes Pink complaining about pants and axes not being big enough.
That hasn't changed at all. Every time well, actually, I've actually bought some casual level 1 wear now, so the pants problem has been alleviated. What the freaking balls? Lady, settle your ass down!
What the fuck was that?
Pain is what it was! Jesus! What? Freaking god dang! We're gonna die so hard!
How come it keeps zooming in when you get close?
I don't know, but there's the attack I have no idea how to dodge.
Oh man, you've already ran into Anubis tits.
Yeah, and she's kind of ridiculous. Like, really ridiculous? Didn't think the leveling would make that much of a difference. Ah!
Unavoidable bullets cannot hit you when you jump.
How is that intuitive at all?
Yeah, that's a good question. Ah, Ron keeps liking me. Bun is just feeding the bunny parasite that is in my head because of Zootopia.
Of course. Funny, this is one thing everyone has a huge collection of. It's funny stuff.
Mate, if I go to that film and it's not the second coming of Jesus Christ, then I'm gonna be mad, yo.
Hey, Mike,
Wanna know-
remember
I
when
wanna-
I recommended Undertale?
Yeah, but
Yeah, to me,
for you, it's-
like this is the only movie that I've ever seen that I want to go see again in theaters.
I'm sponsored by Nintendo. What's going on? There's no squids in it.
The directors are good. The directors worked on Tangled and Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph. It's just really good.
I don't think Wreck-It Ralph was that good.
Yeah, it's not that good compared to this movie, but it was
Hanson
it was still a decent
Oh my
movie.
freaking god, what is this? This is rough. Like, really rough.
Truth be told, I'm probably gonna have to wait for the DVD to come out.
Oh my gosh, no one's gonna see this movie. I could be like, ah.
No, it's not my fault. You need to convince my friends. Or I need to convince some girl to go see it in you. Something.
Yeah. You can do it. Yeah, they do turn pink every time you jump. That's when they were looking weird.
Oh, interesting.
That stab is such a pain in the ass.
Especially when it goes up your ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to get Zootopia as soon as it comes out, so I can micromanage every scene because the animation in it is so good. Like, the characters react very naturally to almost everything that happens in the movie. I cannot imagine how much work it took. They've
How
got
many
like
times have you seen it?
just once.
You remember all that?
I've watched the trailers a lot.
Oh. Yeah, you probably. I don't know how I'm gonna convince anyone to go see it. It just looks generic, yo. It just looks like a
The
generic.
oh my god, the epilepsy! God.
Yeah, this lady is freaking insane, by the way. You should
Sorry, I
probably-
didn't mean to offend furries. Don't kill me.
You should probably not save this character for later. I'm getting that impression.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go spend some English before you fight her again.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But
It's a bit of a
isn't
lot.
that just gonna level her up more though? Or is it number of boobs fought?
I don't know.
Hard to say.
Well, she's at level 54 right now. Maybe you should
Oh
spend some.
Christ, not this move again!
There's not a download link for my XP version after all, I don't think.
I will admit though that the trailers don't do this movie any justice, and it's a shame. Disney is not that great at advertising its stuff.
Crap is this move?
Like, I think there was some weird generic pop song in no, it's Tangled. It had some weird generic pop song in the trailers that never actually showed up in the movie. What is this move? Holy crap.
You gotta sit between the blocky blocks so that you don't get zapped by the lasers.
Let's try to live. Oh, great. This would be wait, this is a mixture of two different moves. Ah! This is not a comfortable mixture of different moves.
Oh gosh. It's the attack you have to jump through plus the Nitori attack.
Oh, that was a close one, huh?
Ladies, you're getting
Kit,
silly.
Oh
Make
god,
this-
lasers!
Did you make this attack in Mario Maker?
What?
Can you make this attack in Doom?
Probably. It would look
Jumping
terrible.
over things and doing... Yeah.
Wow, what a hoe. Miss, call me princess. I have a bikini. And weird hair.
I'm glad that the VX version of my RPG is at least more tolerable than this version, which is just only preserved in screenshots, I guess.
What is it with this?
There's
Well, fan service is right in the title there.
pretty
Don't
much.
like it. You can turn it off until Mario Maker comes on.
Oh, hey, the plots are just here the entire time.
The what? Oh
Plots,
yeah.
they're still here.
Plots. Yeah.
Rude. Alright, I should probably go spend some English.
Yeah.
But first, I know there's a couple of corners in here I haven't explored yet, so I'm gonna do that first.
And then she was eaten by a Gru.
Yep.
Oh, I hit the save point, so it's fine. Set off the alarm system. I don't even keep. Up here. What's up here? What is up in this spot?
What is up, my homies?
There we go. What in the world? Oh, that's just a shortcut? What the crap? This game and it's ran about shortcuts. They don't have any other purpose than to be a shortcut. It lets you skip the entire security eye section. The obvious one below.
That
Yeah.
pyramid-like background's giving me VVVVVV vibes. Vibes. Yes.
Vibes.
Hungry.
I'm going that way, so I need to check out what's on this lower section. What's over here? Ah! This obviously isn't a dead end. There's gotta be. Yeah, there we go. Back up! I got
That
the
looks more
things.
like a squirrel than a bunny around, but I know it's a baby bunny.
It's cute. That's what matters.
Pack up. What's pack in this?
Pack points is badge points.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give my badge points, essentially. This is obviously valuable. There we go. That's a one-way trip. Let's go this way first. Oh, that darkness cave! Ah, spikes in it!
Wait, I think that might be where you get that room might be where you get the anti-darkness thing.
Okay, but first, I'm gonna go this way and get this stuff. Chaos Rod! Gain purple type attack.
What? Did I get that?
Oh, it's a spread shot.
Oh, hey. You got purple. That's not purple at all.
Oh, it's the wave beam, because the charge shot goes through walls.
Gosh, that's a lot of projectiles. Oh yeah, the charged wave beam. Nice.
What's over here? There's so many things to explore!
Buddies.
Oh, there's a shadow version of who we just fought?
Oh yeah, just sort of sitting there. Oh yeah, this is the Gru that I told you you were gonna get eaten by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even have the health for this nonsense. It's...
Oh, that purple staff you have has like curse shot or something.
So,
It's a pretty chaotic fight.
Give up, you can't win.
probably can, but I probably want more health first.
You probably should spend some N.
Yeah, but N would go a long ways. So basically, it's a higher version of who I just literally fought.
The Gru. And I don't think you even get boobies for this.
Well, you know, most people get those with age.
No, you're
Most
collecting
people.
boobies.
No!
Like I said, you're collecting boobies. You cannot collect shadow boobies.
How do I get back out of here now that I'm here?
But you were able to collect computer boobies?
She was, but they were real. They were just digitalized.
I might actually have to fight the Gru. 'Cause
Well,
I can-
good job.
Because it doesn't
Shadow
appear to
boobies
be...
are like when you've already collected a shine sprite, you just get the placeholder one that shows up.
Yeah, there's actually not a way to get back out of here. Let's heal myself up as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
Well, how's she supposed to know? Huh?
Well, I
Huh?
said she was gonna get eaten by a girl.
Huh? Oh. That
If
wasn't
she didn't
specific
go back
enough.
to town and heal. And buy stuff.
But I ate a cake. Everything's okay. I ate a cake. We're ready to go.
Yep. She has to fight the Grus this season.
Well, let's go ahead and take her down. I'm at full health now, so I am so ready. Combination attack. Hyper combo. I shouldn't have
Pandora?
bouncing balls.
It's because she has shadow tit powers activate.
Just kind of a little bit nuts.
Oh my gosh, the bouncy balls are what make the fires go down. Jeez.
Just a spoonful of bouncy.
Ouch!
The Egyptian curse of auto-saving.
I like that.
Wow. That's pretty great.
Why did one of the directors of Zootopia retweet one of the garbage knockoff games from the App Store? Zoo Chase 3D Fox vs. Rabbit. Original game, do not steal. Is that the person that tweeted it said, well, at least Duke Weaselton put out a quality product. But he said, and Rich Moore says, God, I love this, with devil horns emojis. These directors are super goofy.
What the hell's an emoji anyway?
It's just an emoticon.
corruption of the words emoticon and kanji.
Oh.
Mm.
Curse you, old gods! Corrupting my
At
words.
least Shadow Tits doesn't seem to have very much health.
Yeah, she's not as tanky.
Which is funny because generally in anime games, boobs equal HP, pretty much direct relationship.
Oh, remember
Good
this
point.
attack?
Oh,
You
no, she's
might
slowing
ha-
down
you
time
might-
on me.
You might have a point because I think Xbox Lady has the highest health.
I'm stuck in her right now, and it is causing hilarious amounts of doing damage to her. That was
What?
interesting. I got stuck in her for a bit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, because you
What's
were
going on?
in the middle, I think, of an invincibility frame attack and
It
a
just kept on
time slow.
reading.
Yeah, because you were slowed, but she wasn't. So your
Oh my
hitbox is still
God.
there.
What is with that flicker?
Mommy.
I don't like this lady very much. You know what, Scooter? We're going full ham.
Wow, she just did like a third of your health and damage.
Finish him.
That was a great finisher.
That way, she just walks up and slaps her.
Well,
Oh
I did
my
my sliding hammer drill thing. Thank you very much.
Well, no, I mean the more impressive thing was just you like walking through all the attacks.
like just
She murdered the
activating.
crew. S rank just stomping through the boxes.
Well, you know, I abused the fact that I had invincibility frames still charged.
Does Sabrina have to choke a bitch? The Gru has been defeated.
We have to
What,
beat it the side.
what's the 030 face? I can't see it. What is it supposed to
Like
be?
puckered mouth.
That's not where mouth
face.
is.
Yeah, well, we can't
You have to
position text perfectly, Mike.
You have to have some imagination.
But it looks more like very wrinkled brow and it's like sticking out.
It's not supposed to be sideways. It's like flat. The eyes, for some reason, have dropped to the same level as the mouth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the mouth's on that forehead or something.
There's so many freaking little shortcut holes in this game. It's so confusing. There's a hole here. There's swamps here. No big deal. I like to explore. It's gotten me in trouble. Oh, hey, a teleporter! Thank goodness! Latch onto its face and go back to town!
Hit cut, man. Why would you do that?
Disney just posted this. Look at that face, God.
Hello, phone.
Wow.
Inspirational advice from Stu.
Go in the door. I don't need to talk to the ladies right now. I'm gonna go in the door. Oh, hey! Is there an achievement for getting 99,999? I guess that's a reason for me to stall it a little bit longer.
Why must you?
You got the chat to blame on this one.
God damn it, the chat.
You first. I can't believe you, Disney. Inspirational advice. What did this say? There's no shame in giving up. Motivational Monday. Yeah, okay.
Not Monday.
This is the
Swamps.
official. This is the official Disney Zootopia.
I'm
not-
telling Nintendo they stole the swamps.
But they're totally not swamps because they have cat faces.
Wait, why are we back in the stupid?
Oh, what's this?
I hope the group.
Vulgar explosions. Boom!
I hope
So if they've got
Groot-
cat faces, are they thwomps?
Whomp. Snap.
The only thing I know of that explodes is red power, so
Just
that's...
reminds me of in Super Fighting Robot, there's an enemy called TNAT, which apparently stands for Totally Not a Thwomp.
Oh, maybe longer explosions also applies to your Carapon. Now that it's explosion. I mean, now that that is important. Boom.
Looks like it. Sploosh. Huh. Man, it's really hard to actually do a small jump through a screen transition.
God.
There we go.
I'm just imagining if they put that guy in Hyrule Warriors Legends.
Boom!
They need to fucking put Groose in. Holy shit, God. I'm tired of Groose not being in that game.
Goose is on the loose.
He should, like, his weapon is, like, he's got built in from the game. He just needs a portable version of the Groosinator, like an arm, like a hand cannon. No, like, just like a cannon he's holding, like a bazooka or something. It would be so rad.
Why do some of these
Because
And
yeah,
the
I've
girls
never
attacking
even
you.
played Skyward Sword, but I'm still interested in the idea of Bruce being in.
Well, so some attack and some don't because the game doesn't really understand how to,
The game can't really communicate that well that the girls that are attacking you have bunny ears because they're obsessed with bunnies. Oh yeah, this might be the room where you get the seeing upgrade, I think.
Well, I'm gonna try. There's some spikes happening.
Just, it's a spike cancel. Spike. Be right back.
No, this definitely wasn't the room. That's a meta.
So this room's designed to make sure you have the light or whatever you get.
Yeah, I still haven't found that, so there is that.
Bright attack.
Curse of Darkness is fucking stupid.
Especially when it's like this. Holy crap! I made my way back to that room like a freaking boss, though.
Maybe I was wrong.
You're wrong.
I can't remember. I think the no see thing is in the. Actually, maybe it's in the grasslands. Yeah, I think it's in the grasslands. Sorry.
Wrecked by eyeballs.
Well, eyeballs are pretty powerful.
What?
Huh, what caused you to suddenly start regenerating?
Fairy power.
No, I mean, before she activated it, she got a regen buff.
Murder.
Oh.
That happens
Those
with bunny
eyeballs.
steal things.
Those eyeballs should be Maui heads.
Moai.
Maui!
Moai.
Maui is a freaking island in Hawaii.
So is Kauai.
Yeah, yes. That is also true.
Kawaii?
But it's spelled differently.
Yeah.
It's kawaii.
It's spelled differently because it's another goddamn alphabet.
Is Kauai the chicken island?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it, is it ever the chicken island?
Oh,
Speaking of chickens,
Yeah,
Blaziken looks freaking rad
Look on.
in fucking.
I was going to say, speaking of Maui's, they dug one up and it actually has a torso.
Oh! Is it like comically small torso?
It's just like square-ish.
Oh. Oh man.
Thus proving my theory that one day they're going to rise up out of the earth and save us from something. That's my theory.
For some reason, Blaziken in Pokken does the what from the was it Kenshin that did that?
This is the North Star.
Fist of the North Star, yeah. That.
Kenshiro, his name is.
Kenshiro, yeah.
Wamo Shindu.
Shindu.
You're playing your Japanese animes.
The punks are always like, yeah, what are
That's
you
like
talking about? That barely
that's-
hold it all.
Their head explodes.
Yeah.
That's not just Japanese anime. That's like one of the oldest Japanese animes.
Hokuto Shinken.
Oh, I found another area and it involves water. Where am I now? Oh no, there's so much in this game.
I doubt you're gonna get the gravity bathing suit here.
I still like how the music actually slows down when something like water is impeding your movement. I'm just curious what's over this way. Oh, it's an entirely new area. What's this one called?
Water area.
Underwater ambient. As we are currently at. Oh, we're in the northern tundra. Okay, sure. Backlights.
You got a bottle of urine.
Yay. A bottle of urine makes you able to wear more badges.
Badge points. have ambient noise because underwater. Oh, never mind. There we go. There's some music.
Beep beep boo boo. Beep beep boo 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 boo. It's not the right music at all.
Let me get some really peaceful music.
You styled all over that fish and it just turned around and shot you.
Yeah, the fish seem to be kind of threatening. Spend so much freaking yen soon. What's over here? That, at least I can jump really high. Oh,
Yeah, you're not
safe.
supposed to bathe bunnies. They get, like, bad in water.
Not supposed to be really pissy.
Do not bathe your bunny.
Your bunny will greatly appreciate it if you follow this advice.
See, these are all the things I have to learn if I ever get my own place again.
It's like,
What would you name a rabbit?
Rabbit.
It would pretty much depend on the bunny, on what it looked like. I would have to consider it once I had the bunny.
You'd have to let the bunny speak to your soul.
Exactly.
Oh yes, this area.
I need to quickly heal
How
myself.
much damage do those things do? Hello, I think you need the gravity suit to survive this. Oh, Jeebus. Wow, that had no invincibility frames at all. And it's only for stupid regen up.
Well, you know, invincibility frames, I have those.
Hey, did you know I used to have a bunny?
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What was its name?
Buster.
Buster. So you watch Tiny Toon Adventures then?
I can't remember how we counted the name.
Buster Bunny was the male Bugs Bunny animal.
I don't think Tiny Toons was out then. Maybe? I don't know. Tiny Toons pretty
We're Toony, we're all a little loony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV.
Why were baby cartoons so popular for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Like-
a phase, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Muppet Babies!
Is it because of Rugrats?
Oh God.
That was part of
I
it, I think.
I think Muppet Babies and Tiny Toon Adventures was pre-Rugrats.
Yeah, I think Rugrats was just part of the baby.
Well, see, the thing
cartoon
is,
craze.
Baby
it was a
craze.
different level that for me made Tiny Toons acceptable. As it wasn't really babies; it was more just like kid versions. There was actually a baby version of the Looney Tunes that, no, thank you.
Oh, there's a baby version of Plucky that was like one of the most popular things about him. X go down the hole.
Okay, well that one was funny.
Oh my god! Yay! Oh no!
Oh, what was the other thing he said? Besides go down the hole. Ah, I forgot his other
Poor
catchphrase.
cat lady! I have all the mons. He has none of
Yeah.
the mons.
Achievement unlocked.
Pink is capped on Muns.
And said, "Don't tell Coco."
Aww.
Poor little hopeless cat lady.
Hey, she attacked you to see how powerful her booze weapons were.
I love
She deserves
that.
that.
Yeah, she does. She deserves all of the hugs.
They'll never be able to contest. Adelina wants to give all the cute ladies hugs.
Maybe.
Everyone needs hugs.
I think that's pretty much the same to me, Adelina.
Going to buy Temmie armor?
I am a strong advocate for hugs for everyone.
Hey, I was watching a video. I can't remember who it
Yay.
was, but they were given dating advice for men, and he was like, "Oh, hey guys, I know you don't like cuddles, but you know, it's just something you have to do. I'm sorry." I was like, "The fuck did you say? Don't like cuddles?"
Yeah, who the hell
Yeah.
doesn't? Oh, that's just. What?
You're acting as if it's like, "Oh, just deal with it," you know.
What a
You have to
pleb.
touch
It's
your
not the best
woman.
part.
Yeah. You have to touch your woman, I'm sorry. Wow, that was
can't-
confusing.
You can't keep your girlfriend in the package to preserve her mint condition.
Wow.
That's
Insert-
terrible.
Insert package joke. Insert package. Whoa.
Okay, let's spend some money.
Spend your goddamn monies.
Muppet Babies was actually not too bad either. The characters just were basically the Muppets. I don't even know.
Buy another wall jump because yes.
The Muppets weren't big in our household. Although I know they were around. So some of my friends like Muppets.
Let's go ahead and improve our hammer wave once.
What's the charge ring upgrade do?
Allows if it's charged, ought to be double charged. Up to 50% faster! Let's buy those. That's pretty substantial.
Man, I wish I really knew what this voice acting quote in Fire Emblem actually was, because it just sounds like he yells, "Nothing but citrus!"
Wow.
Maybe I don't want to know what that is. Maybe it's better if it's just nothing but citrus.
You know what, let's upgrade Spike Barrier a couple of times since I have so much muns. Let us make us not take very much damage from spikes.
That just reminds me of trying to interpret the Japanese voice acting in Dynasty Warriors 3 in one character that sounded like he ended every combo by yelling, "Put it in the car!"
Yeah, what's the carrot bomb upgrade do? Is it only damage?
And that reminds me of Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Yeah,
with, like,
it's-
Tasty Arrow. and
Tasty
stuff.
arrow.
It's only damage.
Wow. That's amazing, because carrot bomb is the best for damage.
Wow.
And it's like the worst damage too.
I'm gonna spend a bunch of money on
20%?
speed upgrades.
Yay, speed.
Plus, Necklace is hilariously not even all that effective for me because I just don't.
Yeah, she always uses the lemony laser. Upgrade a lot.
Let's buy some more health.
Think buy the thing that make go fast.
There we go. I
What
bought a
time
bunch
is
of
that?
stuff. How fast do I spin now? That's actually a pretty good speed boost.
It's gonna eat all your stamina.
It is, but
That's pretty good.
so worth.
Absolutely worth.
Also, speaking of Dissidia, the guy who yells about citrus has his other crit quote is just, "I will erase you!"
Oh man. So he's Golbez.
Yes.
Man, Golbez had the greatest. Oh man, he's just the coolest guy. Time to
It's
pop.
possibly funnier that he says nothing but citrus, or it sounds like it, because his attack is like a spell book that conjures a tree under people to kill them. So he's Suwako from the Toho fighting game.
Those
Oh
orange-
god! Oh, stupid tree while she's off in the sky.
Yeah.
Rolling around at the speed.
He's not in the sky though, at least. He's on a horse.
Okay, now I need
Which
to
is
figure out.
similar but different.
I want to find that spectral crystal thing. Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh my god, I love this spin. Welcome to the most important speedrunning upgrade.
Like, how do you even speedrun this game? There's so much shit in it. Like, what is the
You
appropriate?
have to
shit?
learn which shit to ignore.
which shit to get.
What shit is the good shit?
Ain't no one's speedrunning this game. No one's heard of this
There's a
Weird.
speedrun mode.
indie game.
And then it's gonna be on like the next year's awesome game. Awesome. Maybe it's gonna be a shitty game done quick.
Anime games done quick.
Yeah, it's probably going in that section.
Curse you, lady things.
Lady things.
Lady thing.
Very good at insults.
Dang it. I love that phrase because of Mystery Science
Yeah.
Theater.
Show us your lady things.
It was a scene from I think the movie was The Deadly Mantis, and there's this scene in like an army base where there's a female reporter that's there covering a story, and a bunch of pent up soldiers on the other side of this glass window looking at her, and all three of them start going, "Woman, woman, woman, show us your lady things."
Oh,
No,
dear.
I had to find a Final Fantasy boss.
What?
Uh,
A Final Fantasy boss?
Yes, chat person, I am talking about Leo.
Oh no, it's crystals.
Oh,
Oh no, it's Colex.
Well, it happened. We might find a magical rainbow crystal.
if we beat up the magical rainbow crystals, we might find the magical rainbow crystal. You need wave beam for this fight.
Wow. Sure do. Wow, it's pretty.
Oh, there's a max ranking. Okay.
Jeez. Max.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
thing
jeez.
above SSS.
Wow.
Okay,
There's
sure.
above SSS, and she's like super hyped about that.
You can't do that, video game. There's a limit.
That's a lot of energy bars. All stacked up and condensed.
It's a beautiful rainbow.
Oh, what are they doing? Ah, I see. Damn, why don't I try to boost power for this thing?
You got boost power.
Also,
Oh, it's
one other
actually-
thing about
Oh, it's homing.
Fire Emblem is that I don't think there's a unit with a crit quote quite as amazing as Frederick in the previous game, who just yells "Pick a god and pray."
I love that so much.
That's
a
like
pretty
the-
badass line.
That is the best. That is the most badass thing. Also, Frederick is like a serious-looking dude with armor that he has a butler suit underneath. I didn't notice the suit for the longest time.
There's so many targets that you can like max immediately. You also get your bar filled up really fast, so let's heal again.
But you're also getting your butt kicked.
It's true. It's like, stop! But I don't want to stop! Whoa!
Oh man, I forgot about Henry.
I'm gonna kill you.
All I'm gonna do
He
is
says, I think he says it in a really cheerful way because he's like a psychopath dark mage who's happy about murder
Mm,
because there's always some of those.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, it is.
You almost killed one of the crystals.
Yeah, I have a funny
My
feeling that once
mother-
one dies, they'll all start to crumble.
My mother heard the lady things phrase and she like threw open my door and gave me this really like eyes wide like grumpy face.
Not my fault! Damn it, Sadie, this is my fault.
Yeah, you're the one that said it in the first place. She was like that. Oh, but Twitch does it wrong. I'm gonna go check on the dog again.
I need to do that spinning attack more often. I get so many free hits. The music for this one is just like really subtle.
Well, I've never heard any of the music for this game, so I can't judge.
It's really not great.
Actually, I was going to watch an LP of the game, but the opening was just so.
Bad. Yeah.
Resident sleeper.
Yeah, so I'm glad I also missed the opening of the stream on the first time you streamed it.
That's for the best.
Wait, you weren't there?
No, I missed like the first hour or so.
Ah!
Lovely Squid says the music sounds like a 10-year-old banging on a toy synthesizer.
I was thinking of the plant boss from Super Metroid.
So was I!
It's
Spore spawn.
Stop getting absolutely mauled. Jeez.
Everyone loves spore spawn.
I try not to get
It's
absolutely
rude to
mauled,
cat
but
feed.
I'm having a hard time of it.
This game is not the easiest thing in the universe. A maze.
The boss of that level in Fire Emblem was just a guy named Anthony.
Don't you love that?
Yeah, to be the Dark Lord.
Well,
What are
he
these
was
green? Green, you're crazy. Stop this.
What are those?
Oh, apparently my charged purple also creates a slow shot.
Oh, that's what the circle
Yeah,
is.
it's the curse thingy. Good grief, man.
Green things were flash bombs.
The crystals were healing for a moment.
Sure.
Yeah, they had a healing buff on them.
Oh.
There goes another one.
Oh, you beat one.
Actually, I'm getting heals from each one I destroy.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, wow, that's quite a substantial heal, too.
Oh, hey, red actually does something normal. Go figure. Okay,
Normal view.
purple's charge shot allows me to do some really good air shenanigans. It's because I get stuck in things and that happens.
Why is your health bar hissing like a snake?
Hissing.
It says.
That's the combo bar.
Yeah, that's a combo bar. It gives you damage boost for landing hits without being hit yourself.
Well, speaking of landing hits, with while getting hit myself, it's totally time to tank that ranking. As I
Tank
go
the
for
rank.
Yeah.
like super combo attacks.
Blue wrecked your shit.
At that point, I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go ham.
Oh no, it's red versus blue. So you get slowed down in the slow area as well. That lets you jump on people more, I guess.
My invincibility frames thing just killed one of them.
Iframes, bish.
Okay, the amount of bounce combos that I do with these slowdown is actually kind of hilarious.
And so you're supposed to, I guess what you're supposed to do is focus down the crystals one at a time, but geez.
I'm very happy I spread out the damage, because they get a little bit crazier as the time goes on.
I think this is a pretty well-made boss fight.
And you're just fighting little
Oh,
shapes.
we just
Yep.
get an ass ton of money from that!
What? Well, it's a good thing you spent your money first.
Yeah, okay. Good, so
Oh,
just-
geez. It's just spurting money all over you. That was gratuitous.
Let's see, how much money did it give me? About 12,000 or so.
Oh.
Not bad!
Oh my god.
Tough skin.
Hearthstone related. Never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This toxic cure and burn effects. Okay, so I can resist status effects with this thing. Yes, put it on. Why not? Feel a bit tougher.
Rainbow in peace.
Oh, hello, witch lady. What are you doing? You're supposed to be in town. That means that I won't be seen again. Oh, okay, so this is the crystal that keeps Angel Island in the sky. Got it. There we go, subplot completed.
Put it somewhere.
I'm obsessed with magic. Oh, where'd I go? I was just spin dashing. Oh, it's these little volcanic caves. I don't want to be here. Hello there, ladies. Would you mind getting out of the way? Ooh. Hang on a second. How do I get back out of here? Do I have to go through the volcanic caves to get back? Because it looks that way. That's especially disappointing, because now I know what the purpose of the volcanic caves is. Is literally so you can get back after doing this boss fight, but I didn't do the boss fight! Whoops! Took a wrong turn there.
Albuquerque.
Let's see how little spikes do now. Yeah, that's a pretty good spike shield.
Is it?
Yeah, that kind of reduced the damage pretty heavily. A little bit.
Wow, yeah. It's only quote unquote like a fifth of your damage.
No, less than that. It was about 10% or so. Less.
You could just say like an actual number.
What's like underground cats? Why?
Those are dogs.
What?
You can tell because there aren't any dog girls in this game.
No, not for dog girls. Also, heck yeah, spin dashing. Alright, turn back to town again. What? You!
Okay.
What, is there another item that I didn't get in the volcano? I can take a peek. Because I already found one item in the volcanic caverns. Is there another one? There must be another one. Who it is? Let's start bombing things. Hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with this spike pit. You know how I feel about fake spikes. Funny old story. What? Ass game.
Ass game?
But he must die is kind of annoying.
Oh.
Bunnies must die.
It was a very awkward Metroidvania indie thing. Wait a minute, there's like another tile of map exploration here that I haven't done. I should probably do that. I should probably stop getting hit by sky
Put
lasers.
it this way: in Bunny Must Die, the first power-up item you get is the ability to move to the right.
You literally can't
Well,
turn around without
well,
it
to
upgrading.
face right. I think you can walk backwards
Yeah.
without it.
Really is quite a problem. It's just a wall here. And we can go down here. Oh, I've found the actual bulk of the volcanic caves. Go figure. Well, over here, let's explore.
Back.
Okay, there's a pit down here, which leads me to... Ooh, what is this? Is that an attack up? Fire orb! What does it actually do? It's a fire orb!
You got the fire orb. Look at it in the menu.
Fire orb! Inflict... Oh, that's what we're gonna inflict collision damage. Allows you to go through
What?
icebox. Fireballs appear around the random when SP reaches 0. Don't worry, it's not that hot.
Oh yeah, there's ice blocks that you can break with that. That's right.
And
What a
then the-
weird like miscellaneous item.
Miscellaneous item. You fire now.
There's like 3 other orbs elementally. I think the water one is the area suit or the gravity suit.
So now the question of, how do I get out of here?
Wall jump.
I get all
Wall
the
kicks will
what-
work.
How about you break the incredibly obvious looking seams in the floor there?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because the target HP bar was over him.
So I took a quick peek the second he's on it, it's like, oh, they really are obvious. Oops.
Oopsie.
Hello, underground cat blob things. What are you doing?
There's not even any tits to find here yet, I don't think.
There are! There's probably to find, it's just the game doesn't explicitly point them out yet.
Explicit tits.
First, I really need to find a save point of some form down here. It's nice to know that I can now ram into things, though. Most enemies don't actually do collision damage, so knowing that I do now is kind of nice. Let's get out on this side of the pit. That looks like it was a good choice. Which leads here, which has spikes. Not my favorite. This looks like one of those corridors that leads to an item of some kind. What the crap?
Some kind.
This is not my favorite looking place right now.
Oh yes, this room.
This looks incredibly
Where's
treacherous.
Kraid?
This just reminds me, I was watching some channel like called The Dex that has little trivia sections on a Pokemon every week, and the little girl there, Pokekel, she like imitates the Pokemon cry every week, and her imitation of Lopunny was actually pretty spot
Oh
on.
my god! Oh, this looks forever. Okay.
Ah yes, you probably need to make this area not loop forever. Orb.
I mean, I can go over here, but that serves, once again, no purpose.
There are no tits to find here. This is the silliest stream I've been to.
I can fall forever while spinning, guys! Oh, hey, there's the fire orbs. So, I mean, there's spikes, but that's not any good. Kind of studying the wall as I fall.
It's kind of bad.
This feels like something I can't do right now.
You think?
Let me just fall back into existence real quick.
Dog check.
This just makes me picture the falling noise from Zelda 2. That little
That
weird
noise was annoying.
Yeah, that weird transition screen that they did whenever you fell in a pit that led somewhere.
Oh yeah, with all the flashing lights.
Yeah.
It's Nightmare Fuel.
Oh. Okay.
Previously on TV tropes.
Oh my god, it's Flowey. Lol. Look,
Lol.
it's evil Flowey.
Well, it's evil flowery, different from good
Flowery.
flowy. Flowery.
Having my moment of disappointment.
We are creatures made of hate.
I mean, this is
Me?
true, but... Yum, 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 healing, delicious, yum, yum, yum. There we go. That floor is not exploding! Why does that floor not explode? It's like an obvious place where explosions should happen, but it doesn't.
You have to shine spark into it from below.
Or something like that. I guess I should probably try to get out of this place. While I'm still in one piece. Debatably one piece. Hey, when
Wow.
did you spawn?
Look at those bombs doing like several ticks of 16 and 17. That's almost damage.
Yeah, it's like all those upgrades that improve just the bombs is actually doing something.
Or maybe they just scale really well with damage ups.
Possibly, they do get like one whole extra damage per damage up.
Man, Kit was right about your moves not like naturally leveling anymore ever.
Yeah, it just happened that one time. That's about it. Okay, my little exploration went and got me another 31,000 yen.
These
Well,
aren't fire-related enemies. Where's all the freaking dragons and fire elementals and lava beasts,
Well, cats like
Flowers
one places,
and
so there's a bunch of
cat
cats in here.
blobs and shit?
it's just been dicking around for the last hour and a half or something.
Yeah, I've been finding things. That's progress of some form.
There we go. A fire wisp. That's more like it. And then we're back to the anime girls. Okay, fine.
They'll never be able to escape the anime girls. They're everywhere!
They are everywhere.
Hey, have you guys ever seen those prank jelly bean sweets?
No.
They're like, you know jelly beans, right? I can't remember what the actual brand name is.
Jelly Belly?
Yeah, Jelly Belly. There's like prank flavors of those, and
Ugh, I've seen some of those.
yeah, there's like dog food flavor and rotten egg flavor, and some of them are alright. There's like toothpaste in there and stuff.
Ew.
But yeah, we played instead of a drinking game, we played a eat the horrible jelly bean game, and I ended up having to eat 3 of them. Everyone else was getting like toothpaste flavor, like, oh, yummy! And poor Mike with his. We're playing Cards Against Humanity, by the way, and my hand was just awful. And the rule was whoever got the weakest answer had to eat shitty beans, and I kept. It wasn't good.
I suppose I can go find Protomound. A few things have happened. Let's try a third time. Okay, that was the still to the door.
What?
It's like a few things happened. Let's try a third time.
Yeah, there you go. See, Starman Zero's heard them. Yeah, lawn clippings. That's not bad. Smelly socks. Yeah. Could be worse.
Lawn
but I got,
clippings
like,
is actually a
worst one.
pretty good smell.
Yeah. I've got dog food, rotten egg.
Ew.
Ugh, worst combo.
Oh yeah, this time we get to have all the kitties helping us out. Because I managed to get like all the cats at the same time.
Meow.
You know? Certainly this time will work because we have so much cat power.
So what's going on? Is this the end?
We're just teleporting again. Can I just play as the cat lady? Coco's the best. What horrible place in the so-called real world are we gonna wake up in this time?
The so-called real world.
As long as we don't come firing out of a computer like some other games.
Oh my god, don't even talk to me about that. I stopped playing that video game after that plot twist.
This also happened in Fantasy Star Online too.
That happened in Star Ocean till the end of time, I think. And I was like, wow, all of the meaningful drama you have accumulated to this point is now complete bullshit. Way to go.
Hey, you're on the freeway again.
You
Yeah,
recovered quickly this time. You didn't get hit by a car.
Oh hey, the firms are back.
Hey, bunny girl, swing that ass in a circle.
Curse your flash photography! It is painfulness!
Wait, there are dudes? You said there were no dudes.
Oh yeah, but they're enemies, exclusively. They're also perverts.
Oh, they're doing that 030
Yeah.
face.
They are.
There's an advertisement for the game. Here we have a whole bunch of different cameras going on.
Well, she is a hot bunny. Oh no, it's synchronized anime squad. That was funny. Wait, get back into formation. Now, picture flash.
God, they're hurting an awful lot. Curse your flash photography has grown powerful.
Why is her dignity related to her life so closely?
God, I didn't even notice the rabbit sweaters.
Rari.
Oh, let's try explosion power. guys are tanky. What crap
that
is this
fat.
nonsense? Get with all the explosions. Uppercut! Land that and come over here. Yeah! That! Why not? Unleash hearing powers! What? At least the fireworks doing something.
Ugh. Crappy Hearthstone quest. Bah! 40 gold.
Still sounds like it's a bunch.
Roll it later.
The rings of these guys and their freaking cameras. The cameras away! Fighting goes does not enjoy them.
Steam's down. Is Steam down? Steam down?
It's Tuesday.
Was it Steam's Tuesday? Steam's Day.
It's Tuesday.
Oh, it's
Oh, jeez. Just heard some girl start talking. I was like, who the hell's that? I accidentally clicked the YouTube link. Disappointing. Should be more females in this group.
Coming.
I'm so sorry.
I think it's finally food time.
I'm sorry. We can only do so much. I had this time actually get to fight her instead of just bone her enough. Nice. It seems to hold still a bunch, so I have a funny feeling that explosion power is going to be pretty useful.
It's the last boss in anime ghoul. Girl.
Probably.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, there's been like one boss that wasn't an anime girl.
And it was shapes.
Yeah.
The creativity is outstanding. Although that was a pretty cool fight.
It was definitely pretty cool. Like, this one
Jesus!
Wasn't there a boss in
Flashy
Kirby
lights.
64 which was basically just shapes?
Yeah, Miracle Matter was something like that. Right, stop summoning the sun, lady! Oh!
Well, Miracle Matter I more remember for the strangeness of having a cactus tail or something.
No, that's 002, whatever his face.
Oh.
Hey, now we are fighting ourselves again.
I was thinking of something that was like some sort of like UFO boss or something.
What was that mid-air dash attack? I want that! Why do you always have moves I don't?
I'm guessing that's the air dash that you haven't gotten.
I just got insta-killed? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh.
Excuse me?
I think she did her hammer drill on you and then you died.
I couldn't even move out of that! Excuse me!
Did you try using super hyper invincible breaker?
No, because I didn't think I would have to suddenly dodge out of an insta-kill.
No, I mean like mid being killed because it wasn't instant. It was like 7 attacks you were stun locked through.
Yeah, I just thought I could walk away, but apparently not. Okay, points was getting bigger, and there's a reason why this game has a freaking epilepsy warning as a friend.
Yep. Ow.
Yeah, that would be why.
That one made my eyes hurt.
Yeah. That voice seems like it might be a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, here we go again! You don't mind being blind as a bat! Yes, all over the place, I get it. And now you summon other me to try to freaking insta-kill me again. So lame. Suffer all the damages! Oh yeah, I do contact damage now, so standing on them actually works out fairly well. Heck yeah, Fire Orb! It's not much damage, but it's still there. I like that air dash, it looks cool! What are you doing? I'm into some sort of mode and I don't even know what.
I'll be right back. I need to go turn off my mom shop stuff.
Okay. My ranking system is being highly confused about what's going on. I like sneaking in a little pot shot sometimes, it's kind of funny. Ow! Jesus! He's freaking insta-killing me again! It's just like, so all of a sudden I start getting comboed and it really hurts! So this time it's like, nope, I'm just gonna fire off invincibility and get out of that nonsense.
Yep.
Oh, I shrunk. I didn't even notice that I had shrunk. So the cat will summon us back once more. Coco's just over there cowering instead of helping. Oh no. Bunnies disappearing, bunnies in the sky, it's bunnies everywhere! Ah, this is the last one. Alright, so we got new targets. We have probably a little bit more money after that experience. I'm using this spin dash mostly for getting around town, but you know what? So worth it. I have a little bit of money. I could buy an upgraded plus necklace, sure. I didn't get any new items, and I still have to find the water orb, nature orb, light orb, sliding power's already upgraded. I gotta find that pea hairpin and the super carrot and the air dash that I still haven't found. So I have all the other moves. Won this a few times. Here we are. I actually had most of the moves of my dark adversary. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Couple of minutes. All that good stuff. One sec.
Also known as a bathroom break.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Hey, it's Hearthstone's second birthday.
Oh man.
And we're like, yay, let's celebrate Hearthstone's second birthday. Give me the cards, Hearthstone. Put them cards in my eyes. I want to see them. I want to speculate. I want to brainstorm. I feel like now is a good time to ask Twitch chat a very deep, meaningful question that will surely educate me on themselves, like what they're about.
I'm back.
But I can't think of anything. Hmm.
I'm also back.
Hooray.
Okay, I got one. Twitch chat. What is your favorite color? This is important. I'll start you off. My favorite color is this.
Why?
Mike, please.
Teal. Did you know goose egg is a color?
According to Crayola.
My friend Cindy, she was like, "Oh, I need to go shopping. So I need to pick some stuff up." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, you can take me shopping if you want." And then she was like, "Oh, I need to find goose egg." And I was like, "What?" And yeah, it turns out she was after a goose egg coloured blanket. But I didn't know that. I thought we were looking for goose eggs. We're not going to find any here. No, yeah, it's a colour. It's
So
like
you went
green.
on a wild goose chase then?
Yep. It's like greeny blue.
Anyway, here's a picture from Fire Emblem that might be relevant to this game, I'm not sure. I put it in the Twitch chat.
The NPCs are trying to pose for a photo shoot.
Mm.
Better than last time.
Yeah. The one of them is like flashing lights in one of the other one's eyes.
Oh god, there they go.
I noticed no one said their favourite colour was black. That's good. There's a colour called Weengie.
What?
Like Waluigi, Weengie. I've googled it, but all I see is memes.
Did you mean Ouija?
Yep.
Did you know that there is a wiki for Candyland?
The board game.
Yes. Yes, the board
How
game.
much-
That amuses me more than it probably should.
I was looking at it yesterday.
Oh, it's Wikia though. There's a Wikia for everything. There's a Wikia
Well, I know.
for freaking Mega Man Deathmatch and my other mod that isn't very popular.
Did you know that in Candyland, the reason that Lord Licorice is the villain is because nobody likes licorice?
It's true.
Did you know that Garen from League of Legends is a Candyland character?
What?
I'll post that in the stream chat too. Look at how enthusiastic that man is.
Lord Licorice is a great name, by the way.
Yeah. I think Candyland is a good example of a product that they could do a lot more with than they do. It needs an American McGee's Alice Gritty reboot.
Well, I thought there's a
No,
wiki.
I'm like-
because it's
And
got-
I'm like totally
stuff like that.
serious about that because it's got interesting sounding locations and characters and stuff. You could do stuff like that.
I would probably play an American McGee's Candyland, yes.
Lord Licorice is a pretty stylish guy too. Just take a look at this fancy man. And his Waluigi nose. And his castle. I was talking to Stan about this, among many other things. He was upset because licorice is like his favorite candy.
Oh.
I don't know if I've ever tried licorice, but I don't really like candy generally.
I don't mind licorice, but it's not like my go-to candy.
Did you know that there's a Candyland animated movie?
Nope. I didn't even know
I'm
Candyland
not
was a thing
surprised.
until a couple of years ago. It's not the board game of choice for our country. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's not a board game where you have any choice whatsoever, so.
Yeah.
Mm. Like snakes and ladders. That's what we had.
Yep, we had that too.
Candyland is not about choice, it is about fate. Destiny. Oh boy, Axiom Verge is coming to Wii U apparently.
I wish they'd changed that last hour of the game before they did that.
Yeah.
Hour, is that fair? Maybe 30 minutes.
No, it depends on what you do, I guess.
Yep. Yep. Rampant
Mm.
lesbianism.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was. I sat down, I took a look there, and that was getting pretty bad. That's about 3 of them going at it at once. What happens
It's
when you
just
have
a bunch of innocent wiggling, come on.
Yeah, they're just fidgeting.
Yeah, you know.
Why is it always Sam that gets to be the one that's being stressed upon?
Pink, what's your opinion of licorice?
I like red licorice, it's delicious. I hate black licorice because it has a bitterness to it and I don't like it.
Okay. We were talking about Candyland.
You know what Candyland
And
is?
it's deep. It's
Candyland is a board game for babies. Where you have
Has-
literally no choice and you just draw a card and do what it says. But it has actually interesting characters and environments that I think are underused and need a grim reboot. Like American McGee's Alice.
Looks like I should go up here and find a lady.
Oh, wait,
So
they
I
could make a
posted
film
that-
out of it.
They did make an animated film out of it.
But I mean,
Is it
like a
correct?
proper, high-budgeted, real action film, because they did
Maybe.
it with battleships.
God.
Morning,
I
enemy
posted
spawns
that
may be
RPG.
loading.
I posted that ancient RPG screenshot on my Twitter, and Horikawa told me to LP it. I don't have the files for the one that the screenshot's from, though.
What
But I might
screenshot?
actually.
Fire Emblem
it-
or Candyland?
No,
Yeah, LP Candyland.
No. I guess you could, but it was from neither of those. It's from like an older version of my old RPG that I don't like,
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
with the horrible, horrible sprite.
With the shag dog
Yeah.
thing. What is
Shaggy
that?
dog. That is allegedly a dog. I don't remember. It's based on a little stuffed animal plushie toy thing. Like they made all sorts of animals, but they were always just like round with 2 little feet. I don't remember the brand name.
And it became empowered and party member.
Well, I made a fictional character out of it in like the 3rd grade, and that stuck around with me forever. And that's also where my username comes from. I don't know where the Y went. Shag. So my username was Shagdog, and I don't know where the Y went. Now I'm Shag, and yeah, hello. Sometimes I wish it was slightly different because all the things that Shag could mean.
It's not a
Oh,
Twitter post,
I
it's
noticed you
Yeah.
changed your me back to.
Yeah, my me changed back to Shag, except it looks different from the old Shag. That's because I think gender is a pointless construct of society that's useless and needs to explode a
Why
lot.
did you go through the changing it to
Well,
girl and then?
that was my conclusion after all of that. I had
Oh.
to try that out. And also, my therapist was a pile of shit, so... Like, not literally, because I don't think that would work.
We found
But-
ourselves in Aurora Borealis land.
Basically, I decided that I didn't care enough. Because, A, therapist was useless. B, I have other things to care about. C, I found love anyway. The end.
So that's what it was about. To
Not
begin
re-
with. Eh?
Not really, but that
secretly deep down. I
no.
knew. That's you. See, when people want something, then I know. I smell it.
Well, it's more like
How's it smell?
Candy.
How did you know?
it's more. It was more just like oh, well, I guess I don't need this gender shit to be happy. Whatever. Throw it out the window. Flip the table. Label gender. You know, all that stuff. I guess you could consider me non-binary if you want. I don't care. Really.
I like that answer.
My gender is Shag. My sexuality is Shag.
Yes.
We haven't been ourselves.
Actually my gender is fuck gender. That's right.
That's right.
Okay, this one's a frog lady.
Ribbit. There's the
Huh?
Ribby from Rabi Ribi.
Oh wait, never mind, it's a bear.
Oh, well, fuck it. I don't like this game anymore.
You may refer to me as Shag. You may use any pronoun that you like as long as you have to roll a dice to pick it. Well, no.
A D2? You mean a coin?
No, a D3 because of the gender neutral they. Or if you want to be more elaborate, you can include stuff like Z or eh. I don't know what all the made up pronouns are.
Oh no. Well, this time they
Hey,
didn't
she's
use...
wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
She's not wearing pants though.
Ah,
Unless
why would
they're
you wear?
shorts.
Why would you wear
Anime
clothes to keep you
style.
warm if you know?
She's attacking with a giant
Well-
snowball.
Her legs are artificial, so she doesn't need to keep them heated. Obviously.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know all the different gender-neutral pronouns people have tried to put into place that never caught on, which there are a lot of.
Why is everybody a homing tax these days? Ah!
Back in my day, attacks were homing whenever they darn well felt like it. That's not homing, Pink. That's just like basic aimed shots.
Okay, duly noted though, she's hopping around, don't stand under.
Yeah, those are just like she tracks where you are and fires, not they actually home in on you.
Also very tanky.
Well, she's a bear, obvious.
Mhm.
Bears are tanky. It's common knowledge.
She's in the perfect spot for me to just unleash.
Yes.
So you need to add that to your soundboard. And also the stock bear noise. I can give it you if you want.
You have the stock bear noise on hand?
I know where to get it quickly.
Oh. stockbearnoise.com.
Nah, one of the Hearthstone cards uses it.
Ugh.
Download
Still
that.
collecting titties.
Yeah, this one's fair.
I fought Proto Man, so we're collecting necessary titties now.
Not all titties are mandatory. Titty. No, that doesn't.
That's what I said earlier. That's not a joke.
Oh. You missed a bunch of exciting discussion, Kit, about things like gender and Candyland.
What?
Not
Especially
together.
Candyland.
Excuse me.
Mostly Candyland, though.
What about
We're
Candyland?
talking about Disneyland meets American McGee Grim Reboot.
Yeah.
What? Is that a thing?
No, I always
Oh.
say that it needs that. Because it has characters and locations that have potential, but it's not realized by the board game. Also, it has Garen from League of Legends in it in one of the
What?
editions. There's a dude who looks like frickin' Garen. He's ecstatic about ice cream.
I'd like to read a graphic novel about Lord Licorice. Why?
Lord Licorice is a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's like stylish Licorice Waluigi. Ish. He's the villain because people don't like licorice. That's literally the reason. He feels like an outcast because licorice is an unpopular candy.
It sounds like a compelling plot.
Candyland is full of racists, basically.
It's like Zootopia. It is also full of racists. Do we have the gravity suit yet or not?
Nope, so I'm actually getting slowed down pretty bad there.
Someone said you got an achievement for beating the water area boss without the gravity suit. I don't know if this is that boss or not.
This isn't a water area, this is an ice area.
Well, it has water in it now, so I didn't know.
Yeah, I've already been to the water area, I just haven't explored it very much yet. Oh, I'm like bordering on dead here. She's definitely not. Why's everybody gonna have so much freaking health?
She's a bear.
I know!
Come to think of it, Candyland actually tries to actively convince you that licorice is bad and gross.
I wonder who paid them to do that.
It doesn't take much convincing to be honest.
You're awful.
Yeah, what is she
I
gonna
like
do
this
time?
attack, it's pretty looking.
Doing the basic ones again. One! Not doing contact damage, that's supposed to be my thing. Like barely hanging in there.
Barely.
Ah, that was lethal.
You'd better be prepared for this unbearable bear of the battle.
Feels like I
No. Oh, you
apparently.
apparently have items that you're not using still.
Well, using an item is like delay and you can be interrupted.
Yeah, it has a cast time.
Yeah, not only that, but I ate both my items.
Yep.
So that's not
And
even
then
accurate.
she bought upgrades to fire spin damage instead of more items to eat.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I feel like being the bosses with the ability to eat.
Yeah, but it sure came in handy before when the Gru happened.
Yeah, they're a good emergency in case of sudden surprise club.
Oh, I like this picture. Judy Hopps as Spider-Man and Nick Wilde as Deadpool, even though it makes absolutely no sense.
That reminds me of Fire Emblem, because there's a line in the support conversation where a character says something like, that literally makes no sense, when someone is explaining part of the previous game.
Wow. Way to call
'Cause,
themselves
like,
out.
Because, like, Soleil, the lesbian daughter, is a daughter of a guy who's from the previous game, which took place in a different world. So so he said something about how he was talking about how his mother told him something after she was dead, and she was their age when she did, and she was like, well, "That makes literally no sense."
Oh wow. I just got an achievement in Cookie Clicker called "There's really no hard limit to how long these achievement names can be, and to be quite honest, I'm rather curious to see how far we can go." Adolphus W. Green, 1884 to 1917, started as the principal of the Grodon School in 1864. By 1865, he became the second assistant librarian in the New York Mercantile Library. From 1867 to 1869, he was promoted to full librarian. From 1896 to 1973, he worked for Everett, Maine, and Coyate, a law firm. Blah blah blah, and then at the end it says, "Anyway, how's your day been?"
This reminds me of a puzzle.
Wow.
Oh, it reminds me of
Oh, yeah. Had a quite unique brand of humor, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, was it the announcer guy? It was like a
Devin here with the news.
with the news. That's right. He said something bizarre, but usually in complete deadpan.
Yep.
The ranking is shooting all over the place.
Checking the actual dialogue of that Fire Emblem scene. It's a long story. I got to see her one more time after she passed. She was about the same age as you and me at the time. That makes literally no sense. Yep, that's the line. That's also a scene where Soleil just says, "Don't cute girls make everything better?"
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I posted on Twitter.
Everything slowed down.
You know what this group's missing?
More girls.
What is it? missing
Straight
now?
up gay guy. Because now my reason is everyone here is all like, "Oh, boobs, 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 yay, lesbian jokes." But we need that one guy who's like, "No."
Yes.
Most gay guys are totally cool with boobs anyway.
Yeah, but
So,
I mean, like-
so you're saying that we need to talk about dicks more.
no,
Basically.
I'm just saying
fair
we
enough.
need someone to like balance it out. You know what I mean?
That just reminds me of there was a boob joke like that in Modern Family where just saying something about a girlfriend of this gay couple, and he's like, "Oh, you want to check my new implants?" They're like, "Oh, well, we're gay, we're not dead."
What's the difference?
Wow.
Oh my god, why is all this damage going on? Just get stunned and killed. You know what? Chain stun, because I'm.
I guess if you refer purely to biology, I am at least part gay. So there's that.
Gay. You're half gay.
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't that just be bisexual?
Yeah, or somewhere in between all of the things.
Isn't bisexual the
No, the
in-between?
gay blood runs through my veins.
We shouldn't be so childish
He's
to
a
joke about.
gay.
We shouldn't be so childish to joke about boobs. Have you seen what game we're playing? I'm sorry, but it's kind of opens itself up for this type of thing.
Like many of their outfits open themselves up to show exactly that.
Kablam.
Well played.
I got a thing. Awesome. Water orb. Move freely in water. Yay.
You don't say.
I was trying to think of a way to combine gay and Dovahkiin after that.
What?
What?
Like when I said that the gay blood runs through my veins or whatever, trying to think, like, how can I turn this into a Skyrim joke?
I think that's just exactly
Good luck there.
what there is. There's no. Oh man, this guy is getting his gay blood all over me. So how about that Mario Maker?
I suppose
Mario
it has
Maker
been,
doesn't have as many boobs in it.
suppose it has been about 3 hours. I'll still go a little bit longer though.
Dear Lord.
What? Funny.
Well, one game in a planned 3, and you've been streaming for 3 hours.
That's the mistake.
Homoki. Homoki.
No.
Homoki.
That kind of works, at least in terms of the meter of the song.
Search for tits at the Natural Aquarium.
No, that reminds that not that, but the thing before that reminds me of Fire Emblem again. Mostly because I'm just playing it, and I'm thinking about how, like, when you marry someone in Fire Emblem and you do the bonding parts after that, like, you occasionally have to, like, poke at the screen to wake them up because they fell asleep, or, like, blow in the microphone because they just took a hot bath, ? And it cools off their face because you have ice breath or some shit. I don't know. You don't
Wait. Didn't they cut this out?
No, they cut out the petting.
Oh, but you can
Which
still blow on them.
Yes, you can still blow on them because, you know, video games.
What the
Yeah, great, amazing.
Fantastic.
The point I was getting to was that in the first two routes of the game, I played as female Corrin and married a male character, because, I mean, obviously you can't marry a female character as a female in this game. But
Because
Yeah,
there's
and-
no baby dimension to be had then.
yeah. Well, I mean, there's some couples that don't produce a baby.
Mm.
Mostly if they're already from the baby dimensions.
They prefer to play with other Pokemon.
You can't have a double baby. Is what I'm trying to say.
A double-
Double baby.
I think those are called grandchildren.
Well, if there's a baby dimension, who knows what terminology they use? You can do what in right?
Anyway, where were you going with all this?
Where I was going was, in this route, I played male Corrin and married a female character, and it's making me poke the touchscreen and blow into the microphone way more often than it was when it was the other way around.
So what you're
I'm
saying
wondering
is
if
that,
was on purpose.
so what you're saying is that the girl is much better at cooling people off or something. Bait
It's
valid.
really efficient. It only has to
Well,
be a couple
either
seconds.
that,
Make a wish.
Or-
Or your spouse.
either that, or like, I don't know. At least the person
The
I
male
married
Robin
doesn't. At least the people you marry don't like rise up out of alchemy chests and
What?
ask you how your day's been, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
That
Wait,
happened to
what's that?
Rome in Skyrim.
That's
Oh.
what happens to me in
Oh,
Skyrim.
right. I remember that was a glitch. spouse kept-
I've been
His
spending
spouse
too much time making potions, man.
Pat rolls up out of the alchemy table because of some clipping issue or something.
How was your day?
The one thing I remember from owning a house in Skyrim once is that there was like an armor display mannequin
And they
that
move.
they would move, yeah.
Oh,
Like
God.
it shifted
Yeah, it's
off
so
the
creepy.
stand. It's like, wait, what? Hey.
Like when
Get
you
back
make a
over
door
there.
transition, they move. Nothing.
Yeah.
I bet they left that in on purpose. It was probably a bug, and they were like, let's keep it in. Mess with people.
I'm still surprised that Elder Scrolls Online wasn't riddled with bugs because it's,
Power
I
sleeping,
guess
power
they had to.
tripping, power walking, power babies.
There's a class.
But yeah,
They should have
Yeah,
Terry. They should have Terry Crews do that commercial, or do
Go
like that. Baby power.
but yeah. What does it mean when male Corrin has to poke and blow on his girlfriends more often than
That he
female
sucks at
Corrin?
it. Or he blows at it.
Well, I mean, like, how does that explain the part where they fall asleep more often? You have to poke them.
Well, maybe Corn is boring when he's. I don't know. He doesn't have the headband to look at,
He has an eye patch for me. I gave
Well,
him an eye patch.
so he's half as interesting because he doesn't have any eyes.
You know, I'd like to find where
That's
the bulb is light orb or whatever it is at some point.
I don't think that.
Is that the
works.
grasslands?
Corrin is hilarious. Corrin is hilariously sheltered, by the way. If he talks to the person who's definitely not a trans character, no. He's like, I've never met anyone like you before. Do you like boys or girls? Actual line. And Forrest
Are you-
just laughs at him, basically.
So, evidently Corrin descended from Professor Oak.
Well, he didn't ask if he was a boy or a girl. He said, "Do you like boys or
Do
girls?"
you was a boy or a girl?
Do you know the times?
Oh, there, monstrosity.
I'm glad that someone knew this time. I
Let's
love
see if
that
I've
there's
gotten
a
any
Homestar
comments today.
there's a random Homestar Quotes Twitter account that I occasionally retweet.
Was Cheyenne staring at the door again? I think Cheyenne is high still. Here be.
I can't bring this. Ah! It's another one of those shortcut for the sake of shortcut rooms because it looks like it.
I just remembered the phrase. I can't.
Say it.
What?
Bread or toast or a mixture of the two extremes.
Yes.
Oh, was that from that one cookbook thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love how appropriate that is for this stream of all places too. Bread, toast, or a mixture of the two extremes. This will create our hero.
That recipe was so amazing. I
It hurt.
loved hearing that.
It caused me physical agony.
Only the best kind of physical agony, though.
It's one of those things that feels like a challenge. Read this without laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through my own Twitter account to find the Homestar things I retweeted, and instead I found the Steam Curator thing that cuts off with, like, a comprehensive listing of Japanese games. There are 173. That's it. I think that's funny.
You know that lovely feeling in a Metroidvania where your mobility's up so much that you can just bounce around wherever you want. And that was a killer dice!
By the way, Missile Bomb is the best name for Team Rocket ever.
That is a pretty good name.
We are token.
Next time I play a video game that requires a guild name, it's going to be Missile Bomb.
Well, I guess that was everything for this area, so yeah. This is the ice
Ceiling
temple.
D, that's not anywhere close to anything that I said. Please get your ears checked.
Everyone loves Skrillex.
I don't know if Skrillex has a verb to itself though.
I think it probably does.
You know, probably right.
So why are there card soldiers here?
I don't know. Even better, why are they
because-
like, why are they the swimsuits like fans around here?
Because ice is just water that's waiting for its time. What am I saying?
I don't know.
It sounded profound.
Got another 40,000 mons. I should go spend those.
If you want profound things, you should look at the Bunny Buddhism Twitter.
Oh yeah, I was reading that. Naturally.
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 It's an interesting experience.
Oh, I can actually get buffs while underwater? I haven't done that section yet, so sure! Spend the mons. Let us buy a cake in case of accidental, like, you know, getting jumped. Buy the second
I like the one that started something like, "You must discard the bunny you have created in your mind and accept the true bunny within," or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's upgrade the carrot bomb, just for fun!
Yay.
You could probably buy, like, items.
You can only carry up to 4 consumables anyways. I'm carrying one piece of cake in case I get attacked by a Gru again. That's good Gru defense. Alright, that's probably enough of this game for now. So I can move on. Meow.
No!
Meow, meow.
Oh dear.
Look, there's a cat over there. Meow. She immediately left the screen.
Oh yeah, Shag. How about all those reminders of old Pokemon games having inventory limits?
Oh yeah. Oh, that also reminds me. I haven't tried to catch a trainer's Pokemon yet to see that message.
Oh, still, yeah.
Keep forgetting. I might do that next time I record. Hopefully, I remember.
What was that?
The
That's
dog
scary.
is still. The dog is still out of it.
Drugs!
Drugs.
Let's go ahead and switch over to video games.
Play my Mario Maker levels first, so I can leave and record.
Wow.
Such selfishness.
No! I have to do it for my 10 fans.
Oh. Let's go ahead and switch the game up.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I heard drugs said stretched out like that. Was the tribunal voiced thing? No, Blitzcrank, what are you doing? Don't put the coke in your mouth. Drugs.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about those.
That was a weird thing.
The tribunal is gone forever. No more can you spy upon how stupid the average players in that game are.
I think
they
I
did.
had a few quotes from the tribunal on my Tumblr or something that I found.
Good. I'm not up to make
Cry
this-
me a river and put a wart in it.
I love that. It's the best line.